Late Night, Iain Lee on Talk Radio.
Put the thing on. But I ballsed it up. I ballsed it up. We're talking. It's all right. It's all right. Saffron. You have to do it live. This dropped. No, I'm joking.
Go on then.
No, can you do it live? Can you do it live?
She's done it a few times before, yeah.
Listen, forget it. I balls it up. We'll play it in a minute. Don't throw bottles at me, for crying out loud, you rockers. Late Night Alternative. It's the last one of the week. I'm Iain Lee. Who are you?
Catherine Boyle.
Saffron is here. You got to get close to the microphone, though.
Yeah.
Saffron is here. We'll play it later. I balls it up because I was trying to do two things on my computer. So we'll play that in a bit. It was a lazy opening choice anyway. It's nice to see you.
Lovely to see you.
Last time, we're going to talk about it,
yes,
right? Last time we saw you came to our show in Brighton.
I did.
Along with Jake from My Life Story.
Yes, and the guy from Far Cry.
Who?
Last Cry.
Oh, yeah. Captain Birdseye, our mate.
Yeah, he's really nice.
Oh, yeah, he was there. Oh, he was a really nice guy. Of course he was there. But we made the ballsy decision. No. We made a ballsy decision. We sang one of your songs in front of you.
Yeah, but it was fantastic.
Well, this is what I want to talk to you about.
Yeah.
I think it was better.
Right.
I think it was better.
Right.
That's a proud boast.
I was kind of, doing backing vocals to you.
We were driving up and we're going, we don't know her that well. Can we do this?
Another version, perhaps live. We added to our new issue album.
Can we get away with it? And we did it. And halfway through it, Kath was doing most of it because I didn't want to embarrass her. But halfway through
your moves, though, because
some
you
great
kind
moves,
of mounted various chairs
mounted various
tables.
Chairs. But you were cheering Kath up. Go on, Kath!
That was, do you know what? That is one of the highlights of my life, hearing you shout, "Go on, Kath!"
But you totally were. You totally were a Brit Rock. It was amazing, girl.
But you came to the show in Brighton.
Yeah.
And it was, I'm going to say this, and Catherine, maybe you'll agree with me, the worst show that we have ever done.
Well, you think it was, but the audience, bar perhaps one guy.
And his mum.
Oh, excuse me.
That's strike one.
Excuse me,
Strike one.
Excuse me, Rupert.
That's all right. I pressed the dump button. Strike one.
I was quoting.
Yes.
He did say that,
what someone else did actually say.
It was very tense. There was a guy in the atmosphere who made a big point of yawning very loudly in the middle of a show.
But he was saying he was a shaman. So you obviously asked him about his powers. And then he turned, and there was a bad energy suddenly.
But he was there with his mum, and his mum stayed. He got up and left very, very slowly. I mean, that took balls to walk out of a show that slowly.
Yeah, he did work it a bit.
Did he?
Because he then... Before he slammed the door.
There was a partying shot, wasn't there?
There was a partying. Excuse me, I can't quote it.
But then the second half, his mum stayed.
His mother stayed.
And she carried on heckling and stuff.
Right.
There was muttering and chatter.
And it was weird because, listen, you're a rock star.
Yeah.
Jake was there as a pop rock star. Oh, I love. So we're showing off to you.
Story.
I love My Life Story.
You had you had a plethora of rock and pop stars there. He's proclaiming he's a shaman. Well, his mother. And then you just
but not the group, the shaman.
No, who are my friends? He's Ebenezer.
Now, of course you'd be friends with the. Of course you'd be friends with the shaman.
It was my first. Richard was my first ever tour of America because, Mr. C. Richard West is a very close friend of mine, an inspiration. As a DJ, one of the first in the acid house scene, legendary club Clink Street in the East End. Then he had the End club in the central London, he called me and he said, "Oh, we're going to America, so do you want to support us?" I went, "We've only got 3 techno songs." He went, "Well, that don't matter." He said, "Just come." I went, "We're doing it with Moby." I went, "Oh, brilliant." So it was asked to shave, well, not us, it was me, and in a metallic, jumpsuit, with
works
3 techno songs, and my friend who's this amazing contemporary dancer, Moby and the Shaman.
Wow.
And it was really good fun.
The thing about the Shaman, obviously the Shaman were more than He's a Good, but that's what everyone remembers for. But that's the one. That's like the pop hit. But and obviously they were much more than that.
Yes,
but I remember there actually being a debate. Well, do we think Ebenezer Good is about drugs? I mean, and people were arguing that it wasn't about drugs.
Classic pop.
I heard it the other day for the first time in years, and it made me laugh.
Because he told me, I may have been the first person to ever hear it. I'm like, right, no.
And they're on top of the pop singing
called Ebenezer Good, and I'm like, that's a really good line to get. And he went, no, and in the video, and the
video was Jerry Sadowitz, who we talked about the other day,
which completely sold it until powers that be thought, hang on a minute.
I mean, it didn't take much reckoning to go, is this about drugs, do you think?
But it was great because it was already at number 1.
Yeah, it's on top of the pop.
Then it got banned.
You've got 12-year-old kids going, He's a Good. Now, of course.
It was brilliant.
But he wasn't at the gig in Brighton, is what I'm trying to say.
No,
but there was a Shaman.
He wasn't.
But so there was a dark vibe, and people, we recorded it, but it didn't record properly. It's a strange format, and I don't know how that's happened.
We, as the audience, really, really enjoyed the Rabbit Hole show. It was excellent.
You're warped.
You're
perverted.
We went and sat in the car, didn't we?
We went and sat in the car in the interval, and we seriously talked about driving home and not going back.
No.
Yeah.
And leaving it to me.
Yes, leaving it to you lot. We seriously, but then, and you told me this, and I forgot.
No.
Then you had bad luck after the gig that night.
Literally, I went to the car thinking, oh, bless him, don't worry, that it was great, because I thought, I understand that artist thing, but that guy had created that energy, not you guys. Everybody else loved your show.
Yeah.
It was brilliant, guys, and you had to travel the way home, and I didn't. I, ended up in the car park to find my car smashed to bits.
Oh, mate.
Smashed window, glass everywhere. Looked like, there'd been a shootout, but they tried to, screwdriver. We can't do that on an Audi, it's electric. So then they got some sort of metal, but which they left, thanks, that as a parting gift, and stole a light in a box.
A what?
A light in a box.
Jeez, that's a Brighton robbery for you.
But, I would have given them some money, and they did steal so much. But, and there were some towels. I can't remember exactly what was it. Why?
Yeah.
And I did feel sorry for them. But then I got the hump because then I had to drive home.
With a broken window.
18-mile-an-hour winds. It's rain and that.
We did that back from Manchester once, didn't we?
We did Manchester when they smashed into the back of your car.
Yeah. I had a new car as well.
You had that as well. But do you think...
I think maybe it's me attracting the
but do you think...
Well,
crap.
I don't think they would have travelled to Manchester, but I
after
couldn't rule it out.
Was it in a car park?
Yeah, it was in a car park.
I will never park my car boot out ever again. You've got to park it up against the wall because it just smashed through the boot.
But here's the thing.
No, they smashed through the passenger side.
Oh, right, well, there's no
with
winning
an iron grate. I thought, no, but then I was very concerned. Where have they got that from? It's the kind of thing that may be in an elderly people's home, because that's the only other place you would find that. You can't find that just randomly. Oh, there's some brand new Dunelm pills, very nice pillows and a box with a light in it. I was going to put it in my kitchen.
So do you think this was elderly people that did it?
No, I'm saying they might have robbed.
They robbed an old people's home
because for that, but why?
They're putting a lot of effort in for very, very little reward. I mean, a light in a box sounds awesome.
And they didn't nick the pillows.
They didn't.
They didn't steal the brand new Dunelm pillow. Perhaps some, a lot of, different coloured towelettes that I get, backstage at every gig, and I like to...
Whoa, hang on a minute.
That's on my rider.
This is karma.
That's
so you're stealing towelettes.
But they need them. No, but no, that's what I have on, after
So you,
every
in your
gig.
rider,
Right. Because I swear.
I want this, because I know that you've got shows.
I don't ask for different colours, but, they've
All right,
suddenly
Mariah
got
Carey.
some pink ones.
I know you've got some shows coming up, including the show tomorrow in London. What is the Saffron from Republica rider? What is it? So you get paid this much, you get this much at the door, and I want this, this, and this. What is your rider?
Well, mine's very different to my band's.
Okay.
Obviously, we're normally all together. And over the years, it has changed. Tim Donny and Johnny Glue, who, they're my brothers in arms, my comrades, my co-writers, my best mates. We all met in the Acid House, and we write, record, and produce all our own music for 27 years. So,
You must be tired. Have a break.
put it this way. So Tim's birthday, we got him a flight case, but it was Jack Daniel's little bar. It's now. No, I had an issue. It's now a gin and tonic.
Oh, I see.
Right, yeah. He's changed.
Outrageous.
He's changed. So I'm not asking for a stupid thing.
So you're just getting towels. Don't tell me you're...
No, they have, they give that, obviously, people sweat on the stage and stuff like that,
yeah.
And it's like, it's those silly things, I got a purple one,
Wow.
back in the day it was Smarty or whatever. I'm like, I got a purple one today, or, they're just cheaper. But if those people need a few towels, that's fine, I would have given them. If they needed a light in a box, that's fine. But why all that violence and thing just for that? That there's a lot of people that need help. It's Mental Health Awareness Week.
I get that, but
that energy carried on.
Yeah, it was seeping out the walls.
It's that guy's fault. I believe he might have cast a hex.
I think he unleashed some darkness.
Do you think he cast a hex?
There was, I think there was a curse.
He's gone like that.
Right. We mentioned it. So tomorrow, February the 8th is tomorrow, right?
Yes.
You're playing at the Dome.
Tufnell Park Dome, and it's sold out.
What are you plugging it for? I don't need to plug it. It's sold out.
Yeah,
that's good.
Yeah, it's exciting.
Now, how many of the original Republica are there?
All of us, bar one, but he left right at the beginning.
Get out of town, whatever. So, but your face there, I'm not going to push it. But it's the original.
Yes, it
band.
is. Yeah,
that's good.
Yeah, we're back 27 years of
Because quite often and I've got no problem with this now as I get older and bands get older. But you go and see band. I like the Beach Boys. There's only one Beach Boy in the Beach Boys now, and I don't have a problem with it.
That's Brian Wilson. So they're
exactly.
and it did take them 36 years to write a new album, but everybody went and loved it.
You've still got the originals.
Yes.
That must be nice going back up on stage, and because you do it kind of every year, don't you?
Well, all the time. And people, it's great because some people go, that's nice, and they're like, we're still going.
Yeah. We've not got back together.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, a lot of people thought it was no, we just kind of went off, did other projects, and that was really, great for all of us to do that because you got in a situation.
You need to do more concerts, I'm going to say that, because I can't come this Saturday because I've got my boys.
Okay, no, but we're doing a whole summer full of headline festivals.
Okay, well, I'm coming.
Yeah, well...
Kath, you come?
Defo.
I so want to come and see you.
Well, you have to.
Yeah, I want to.
Otherwise...
And if,
we're
again,
done.
We will not yawn.
Yeah, yeah.
There'll be no hexes.
And I expect you to come on for Drop Dead Gorgeous.
You know it!
Yeah.
Oiley's rocking
Kath, would you do that?
Give me the CD, because where's the box set? Because this is listen, you're here because we love having you here. You're welcome anytime. Yeah. But we got stuff to sell.
Yes,
sell it.
I know.
I've got this. I forgot to bring mine in.
It's the best ever collection. I spent a year with Cherry Red Records and my manager Howard Marshall. Oh God, they're amazing. They still understand. That people really treasure and cherish a physical item. And Tom Parker, who is an angel, worked closely together with myself. So I chose all the tracks, so there's 3 albums worth.
So is this the first album?
32 track. So it's all the songs, all the different versions from around the world, all the remixes, including the first ever Chemical Brothers remix.
Here we go.
Who just won 2 Grammys, who are our mates. But at the time, they're just our mates, and DJ Justin Robertson, DJ Fabio Parras, DJ Nick Warren, Way Out West, Lion Rock, The Hard Kiss, and disc 3 is banging.
Well, this is here you go, kids. This
know.
is what the 90s were like, right? So you've got the Rubber Dub submix,
Yeah.
Rick Rock's One Way Dub,
Yeah.
Dream Boys Babylon mix,
Yeah.
You've got the Way Out West mix,
Yeah.
Prankster Ben's the Frequency
Way
mix.
Out West is
You've got
Nick
all
Warren,
those,
Chemical
man.
Brothers,
There's so much of that in the
Fabio
90s.
Parras, you know, who then, of course, went on to become, you know, these huge people as well. So, you know, back then it was like, oh my God, you know.
But so why is what's there's an anniversary got to be tied into this? What's the there's not an anniversary? You just sod it. We're just going to put it out.
No, yeah, it's taken.
in a beautiful
Yeah,
package.
it's so very, very important to me.
It does look great, man.
we licensed all the tracks off Sony. I chose the 32 of the best and my favourite ones, and we mixed and remastered it, so the sound quality is excellent, and just it's like a gift to all our hardcore fans that have stuck with us for 27 years, and especially not just here but in American stuff. You know, a lot of fans, they won't have heard a lot of that stuff that's on there, you know, because way back when, you know, the Chemical, you know, brothers, that was like on vinyl, you know, those were, you know, white labels on vinyl, you know, the first person to play it was John Perry, you know,
wow.
You know, and bizarrely, the Chemical Brothers actually originally were called the Dust Brothers.
Yeah.
And Republica and actually the Prodigy were the only two bands before they had to change their name. I believe there was some American rapper that had an issue, so they changed their name. But we've actually, you know, we've actually got the original vinyls of Dust Brothers and Chemicals, which is amazing. And although they all stand the test of time, and for, you know, for us as a band, it's so exciting to listen back to that, to work with our friends who inspired us on the scene, and then they went on and
there's all old posters and pictures and stuff, including the Drop Dead Gorgeous single poster on cassette.
I know.
Single. You might remember single. You get. I'd always wait till they dropped to 99p.
Yeah, I love it. I still have boxes of cassettes.
Oh, I've got cassette players, and I've been recently buying on Facebook Marketplace for like 15 quid old stereos just to put in a bedroom or a kitchen. But it's got to have a cassette player.
Yes. Well, my car.
Got to.
I bought because it had the registration MC5. Everyone's like,
we had Wayne Kramer on the show. We had Wayne Kramer on the show.
I did.
Yeah, we had Wayne Kramer from the MC5 on the show once. Yeah, I know. We get the best guests.
Well, I got the best number and also had a cassette player.
You were sad when you
I
did
was buy a car last year, and I said, "Have you got any with cassette players?" And they went, "Sorry, sir." Any with cassette players? You can hardly get them with CD players anymore now. It was tough getting them on with a CD player.
But the thing is what not just for, you know, for enjoyment, but for you know, when you're producing and write, the car test is the absolute, and it's
is that a real thing?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Go on, tell us what it is for those who don't know.
You do a mix of your song. You know, some bands, you know, they let everyone else do it. We don't. We do ourselves, you know. Then we're arguing over about a year over which mix is better. So I go to my car, MC5, and because that's where a lot of people will hear it in the car and the radio. You have to hear it through the speakers. It's about the listeners, about who's going to hear it, not just us. And in a different room, it was no, go in the car. Yeah. And absolutely, and then you know.
Yeah.
Then
do you remember the first time you heard one of your songs on the radio? Because there's bands always we talk about the Beach Boys. The Beach Boys were driving along and they heard it and they pulled over and started dancing around the car. Was it John Peel for you?
Well, they didn't dance when they heard the beat. Yeah, you heard that story about Brian Wilson. I don't know what Beatles song it was. My uncle Al, Wallace's head of Mojo Music, who's just signed me. He will know, you know, because he's got close to Macca and the boys. I hope he's listening.
Boys.
Phone in, Uncle Al.
Yeah, phone in, Al. Give us Paul McCartney's number.
Yeah, because but this is the truth. So Brian Wilson, Alan will know, Johnny Glue will know. The Beatles' next song, and he pulled over, and he said he started crying.
Yeah, game over.
How can I? And then he wrote.
Poor old Brian Wilson.
No.
I miss Brian Wilson.
Then he wrote,
I wish he was.
Da, da, da. Then he wrote that.
Wrote what? Da, da, da.
It was like Beatles.
I can't remember which one.
I need
Good
to
Vibrations. He wrote Good Vibrations.
The bar. I need to raise the bar. But
he wrote Good Vibrations.
He said it absolutely. Yeah. He broke down.
Yeah.
It was so brilliant, and that's just, you know, it's treasure. You know, it's gold dust for you know, these genius artists and writers.
Put your headphones on, which are somewhere there, because we have got a phone call. If you follow that cable, there'll be a little lead that will turn it up or turn it down. I think we've got Kerry and Laura on the line. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Kerry Pops. Hi, Laura.
Hi. How are you?
Love you. Have you found Mike Moore? You know, the fans from Spain who landed and got lost. You have. Oh, thank you.
So you were telling me before this that someone's coming over from Spain, and got in touch and said, "I don't really know where I'm going."
Lost,
so you then got the Republica army,
family, an army
to meet up and look after this fella.
Yeah, even though they've come down from Sunderland, Wales, Scotland, everywhere.
Kerry and Laura, is he good looking?
Yes, actually.
There we go. Everyone's having a great night, thanks to you, Saff, the matchmaker.
Is he with you now?
Sorry?
Is Mike with you now?
No.
Oh, I thought...
They've lost him. They've lost him.
Love you, girls. So excited.
Have you got this new box set?
Yes, we've ordered it.
Because I've got it. Saff hadn't seen it. She's just been
What,
just
you've
handed
got it? And I...
No, well, we've ordered it.
Oh, bless you, darling. Yeah.
My copy's on my kitchen table. I meant to bring it in to get it signed.
Have you got one?
I got sent one. Cherry Red sent me one. And you've only just got it literally 10 minutes ago. You went, I've had that a few times where an artist is given a record in front of me. They go, this is our new record, is it? This looks quite good. It does look good. You're in for a treat, Kerry and Laura. It's an absolute... I've just seen who's calling in. You're in for a treat in a second, Saff. Don't worry, it's all right. So you're going to go to the show tomorrow?
Yes.
Okay.
And they're down here already.
Okay.
For it.
And what can they expect, Saffron? Don't do the hits. Keep them on their toes.
Well,
Don't
obviously,
do the hits.
because it's the reissue of the first album, 32 track, it's 3-disc CD.
Yeah.
I chose all the track listing, I mixed, we've remastered it. Spent a year with Tom Parker, who's an absolute, angel, beautiful man. All those photographs are my personal collection.
Wow, some great stuff,
that whole inner sleeve I wrote myself about the history of the band, so it's the facts and my truth and the band's truth, and about the lyrics and other thing inspired us. I did the new logo, the covers, and because it's so important to me that the fans that have supported us for 27 years, that it's the absolute best quality, not just sonic wide, everything wide, it's personal, and fans around the world may not have heard a lot of the tracks. I mean, we've got the first ever Chemical Brothers remixes who've just won Grammys.
I'm reading the notes here. This is written by you, Saff. In 1988, I was in Andrew Lloyd Webber's hit musical Starlight Express.
It was actually 87.
Well, this is factually incorrect then. Send this rubbish back. Send this rubbish back. It's got it wrong. At the Apollo Victoria Theatre in London's West End on roller skates, Arlene Phillips, who's been on this show.
Legend.
Love her. Who was the reason I got...
She's so good,
I wanted to be in Hot Gossip or Rockstar as a child. Yes.
How
she's the reason.
We had her on. She's so wonderful.
Love her.
I haven't got them. If I gave you a pair of roller skates now, could you still do it?
Oh, yes.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Right,
yeah, she sent me to a 6-month military boot camp because I was the youngest ever member, and I'm like, and then we ended, the first tour was of Japan and Australia, Japan, Tokyo, stadiums.
Wow.
It'd never been done before, and it was very hard. Hydraulics, even though somebody decided, to make the stage out of perspex, which is obviously very, very difficult to escape on, but very, very large, very dangerous. But so you had to actually be Olympic stuff.
Yeah.
But then I really loved it.
Next time,
but then you got to sing and dance at the same time.
What size feet are you?
Well,
because next time you come in, I swear to God, we're getting it.
Well, they
next
have to
time,
be blue suede, though.
I will get whatever
blue
you want.
Suede.
Next time we come in, we're getting some rollerblades or roller skates.
No,
skates.
No, yeah.
Disco boots, as we used to call them.
Yes, absolutely. No, they have to be because of the dancing. And
Kerry and Lara, I was going to ask if there's anything you want to ask Saffron, but I guess you probably know more about her than she does. Would I be close?
Ask how Kerry met me.
Kerry, how did you meet her?
It was 2014 at Newcastle at the first gig I was able to, because when the first came out I was only 13, 14. So
what about Sunderland?
Yeah, Sunderland as well, but I would love to have met the band then, but obviously we didn't get to meet them afterwards.
But it was a great story, wasn't it, when we played in the middle of the pitch at the Stadium of Light. We didn't actually realise what that was what we were doing. And Sunderland were playing Birmingham, I believe.
Yeah.
In the Peter Reid days, and the very talented footballer Phillips. And Kerry was a ball girl, and they won, and the fireworks were going off, and to go up to the Premier League, and we were all in the middle of the pitch because Ready to Go, Sunderland's coming on song, and so we had 60,000 people. You
played after the football match?
No, before it started, because they wanted to do it to scare, the outside. Because then they mix it in with Prokofiev. Wow. And Kerry was a ball girl at that match.
Kerry and Laura,
Sunderland,
nice to talk to you. I'm not coming tomorrow. I'm going to be at one of the gigs soon. I promise. Stay there, dear listener, because we've got a very special call for you, Saffron. 0344 499 1000. This is Talk Radio.
Late night, Iain Lee on Talk Radio.
We're going to get to the phone box in a minute, but Catherine is now looking at the Republica album, triple album box set, and
photos
I'm
amazing.
Honest, I'm reading the notes. I'm eyeing up Saff, but you're eyeing up the clothes that Saffron is wearing.
I really coveted a lot of Saffron's style back then, and
was it you?
Yeah,
was it you?
I wish I'd have nicked it.
Right,
there's a jacket in there. Someone's pinched. Yeah,
someone nicked it. What backstage at a gig or
on the stage? Because I took it. It was so hot. And then it was gone.
I don't blame him. It's brilliant, but scumbag.
We got 29 minutes. Let's find that jacket. Right, no questions asked. We're going to close our eyes. Just put it on the desk, and we will not ask any questions. I don't want to know anything. I just want that jacket back. That's all. Telephone boxes.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So Trevor said, "Oh, Saffron, it's great. You've written it. It's so great because fans so appreciate a personal touch.
Yeah.
And could you write about maybe what some of the song meanings are? And Picture Me. They said, okay, so back in that time, the Soho, the 90s, the Britpop, a very exciting time for London and the UK music. I had the idea because these postcards started appearing in phone boxes or into Beauty's Hotline and things like that. And I just thought, okay, turn that on. It said, what if that photo came to life? What would they say? So Tom Parker's gone to look for a free photo, of a telephone box, and he went, pause. I went, are you okay? He went, you won't believe me, so I'm going to send it to you. He said, I found the perfect photo of a red telephone box for free, but I zoomed into it, and guess what I found? It was a sticker saying Republica, Fusion Street in East London.
How nuts is that? It's the universe.
But what
That's the
is
universe.
the chances of that? We have to use that.
Yeah.
We have, but what?
There's some freaky stuff going on.
Right. So that then I spent getting all my personal photos and collage, photographs out over the history, and we used the phone box. So instead of the photos being outside. So empowering. And as you can see, I don't know if because this is obviously I've seen it before, the first time. Yeah, but that is the story of that song. And bizarrely, the photos of the red telephone boxes that don't really exist, they don't in Soho.
Well, we walked past one the other day, and it was a cafe.
Yeah.
The telephone box.
It said salad in the summer, soup in the winter, didn't it?
What
It's around the corner.
Around the corner, it's a phone box, an old phone box. And
How
it's a
does the
cafe.
salad come out?
It's like
There's a man in there.
I think they must open the door and it turned into like a unit.
Is it like Blade, like a Blade on a kind of like street?
It's not quite like
store called Republic.
It's something like that. But then there's a lot of them in villages are turned into libraries.
They
now.
are around me. They actually are,
which is great.
Books, yeah.
Saffron, it's been nice talking to you. Thanks very much. You're done. I want to speak to Uncle Al. Good evening, Uncle Al.
Hey, how you going?
Yeah, very well. How are you doing? You all right?
We're fine. I talk about the universe. So you had Wouldn't It Be Nice was playing during your ad break,
yes.
Right? And Mr. Wilson wrote that album, Pet Sounds, after he heard the Beatles' Rubber Soul.
Yes,
That was
I knew
it.
Alan
That
would
was
know it.
That was it. I have. Now here's
because isn't he one of your artists?
What you keep saying? Al is one artist.
Yeah,
what does
he's
Al
so
do?
modest, right?
What do you do, Al?
Basically,
What do I do?
he is an uncle. He's a bab.
Yeah.
He is the head of Mojo Music and Media, and he signed me. I'm his baby. I'm his first signing of songwriter. Even though he also looks after a lot.
Hang on a second, because Al, I don't know if you know this. We speak about the universe.
Yeah.
I'm also and Catherine will back me up on this. I'm a very talented songwriter.
Oh, he is.
Yeah, and I will sign with you for $1 million.
Yeah, they're very good at the Dr. Gorgeous cover version, which obviously could be.
We're very good because we're very cheap.
Okay, well, I could do a song right now about anything.
Well, it tends to be a thing.
Baby, I'm walking down the street, making love with my eyes, and I'm clicking my feet. Yeah, I know you. There you go. I'm literally just making it up. You can have that one, Sam.
No, tremendous. Thank you. I'll take it.
Because Alan, you've been listening to Ian's. I believe your egg is something to do with an egg about Paul McCartney and stuff.
Oh, back the egg pod or whatever it's called.
Oh, the egg pod. A mate of mine does this podcast. Yeah.
I was listening the other night to the one you did around Memory Almost Full.
Man, what a record!
It was excellent.
Isn't that? I mean, great late McCartney record. Memory Almost Full.
I think Chaos and Creation's better, but never mind.
Yeah, I like it, but Memory Almost Full is the one that kind of connected with me more.
Okay.
But yes, it was a rich period for him.
The dear Saff.
Yes, dear.
You've talked about being together for so long, and
yes,
you're still touring.
Yes.
You're still writing music and got a new album out as well.
I know. I know we have.
Everyone is better at promoting you than you are, Saff. Uncle Al's doing it for you.
Uncle Al's, everybody's blessed him. Yes, we have got this. We've got lots of new songs, remixes by these amazing people, and basically we've also got a brand new album that's there coming in, and I've also done a duet with John Malkovich as well.
What?
What did you just say? You duet with John Malkovich?
He wrote me a letter.
What? This is nuts. Go on. If this is a wind-up, it's the best.
I thought it was, and then it was very embarrassing because it wasn't.
What did John Malkovich say in his letter to you, Saffron?
Hi.
Hi, it's John Malkovich here.
And I thought, oh no, poor person, if that isn't him, is another musician. He really, And then I thought, oh no, bless him, do you know what I mean? Yeah. Should we say, I really appreciate your work. I love your music. Would you like to collaborate with me? Well, yes, of course. Yeah, that would be wonderful. Exactly. And he went, okay, I'm going to send you something. And he said, I have started this protest campaign, Art and Music are Worth Value.
Beautiful.
And I saw Billboard, and he's there, in his full army. And I thought, this is amazing. And his first release with you, and he also Yoko Ono and Sean Lennon, and they put it out on a special limited edition 7-inch coloured vinyl.
Perfect classic.
Because, it's about the work, and he has a major issue with all artists or anybody in our industry that in the modern world we're expected to work for free. Now. Everybody wants artwork now, and it's not appreciated.
Music is free, movies are free, everything is free. Why should we pay artists?
And John Malky's not having it.
Excuse me. Sorry. Did you just call him Malky? I love it. So you did a song with him, or are you doing it?
I've done it.
And did you do it together?
Yeah, he sent me the most extraordinary. It was literally, the match of Pete Murphy of Bauhaus. And then I totally got everything. Yeah, this is John. I got it because the power and it was like almost overwhelming. No pressure then. But a spoken word, Plato's allegory of a cave. And I went, okay, so, any ideas of brief? He went, do whatever that you would like. He said, you do it on an iPhone, you can have chickens in the background. I went, right, okay. I'm going to work the hardest I've ever worked on this. And so wrote the music, wrote the lyrics, duetted, and mixed it about, and it's actually quite extraordinary.
It must be important doing new stuff. It's great that the old stuff is being celebrated, and that 25 years later, whatever, you're getting a big thing. 27 years later, it's all coming out again. But doing new stuff must be important.
Oh, absolutely. When you're with, a band and your best friend, and you write and record and produce it over there, you can have issues over who's this, agreement over a very tiny thing, the sound of a snare drum or anything, and then that turns into a couple of months, and then the 5 different remixes. But it's so important to get it and absolutely correct and everything. So yes, our new album is the best collection of the songs, new songs, brand new, which are sonically mastered to the highest quality, and we're really, really proud.
They've got to be sonically mastered to the highest quality. Go on, Al.
The last thing I was going to say, thank you, Iain, is some of those songs go down well really live as well, Saff, that you put into the set, right?
Oh, thank you,
I'm
Alan.
doing it. I'm coming in the summer. Al, listen, it's nice to talk to you. Thank you. We're going to have a quick break. Thank you, Babes. 034 Babs. 0344 499 1000. This, dear listener, is Talk Radio.
Late night, Iain Lee on Talk Radio.
No, sorry, I'm just selling. I'm doing the social medias. You get Cherry Red Records, which is a great website. Anyway, listen. Here's the thing: if you got a few quid to spend, go and buy the Republica triple CD. I'm posting the link to it now.
Thank you.
But also, just have a little peruse around the Cherry Red.
Amazing.
Well, order that one first. But then go and have a little look around the Cherry Red website, because that's where we got the Mike McGee, Mike McCartney stuff from. But they got some great, quite famous stuff, but also these obscure little nuggets just hidden away.
I'm just looking at the emails I've had from Matt from Cherry Red.
Matt is brilliant. Thank you, Matt.
Some guy called Luke Haynes in Peter Buck.
Oh, Luke Haynes. We love Luke.
Peter Straker. Mike McCartney, you might have heard of him.
Yeah.
Hawkwind.
Yeah, they do great stuff, man. They do great stuff.
Some great ones. Jim Bob from Carter. That's how we got in touch with him.
Lovely Jim Bob.
Howard Jones.
I love him.
We did a phone-in once. Famous people you've got pictures of next to your kids, but your kids don't know who they are. And one of them is Howard Jones. I went to a gig and Howard Jones was there, and I went, boys, we're going to go and stand next to this man. I'm going to take a picture of you. And there's a picture of my kids and Howard Jones. And the boys haven't got a clue. Got a great picture of my eldest with Elton John as well.
Oh.
And the boy hasn't got a clue. And I said,
love it.
Sir Elton, do you mind if my boy has a picture of you? He's a huge fan of yours. I love it. You must have, because I was trying to work out how old your original fans would be. Oh,
this age?
They'd be my age, yeah, exactly. They'd be 40s. But you must have loads of younger people.
Yeah,
the kids are coming of the parents.
Yeah, amazing. Yeah, I mean, obviously through all the gig and the festivals, which are obviously so family friendly.
Yeah.
You know, the camping and the tent,
and the Captain Marvel
and
thing.
The Captain Marvel, the Marvel universe, community, which I didn't realise is actually quite a large universe, has embraced us, and obviously that goes from little children to people who bought the original comic.
You guys were huge in the States. That's not an understatement. You were big in the States, and that I mean, that's always the thing to a successful, long career, isn't it? Because you can. Do you still go and play over there?
We broke in the States because didn't like us over here.
Really, you got big in the States first.
Yeah, well, yeah, we tried our hardest here. Up and down the motorway, doing all the university. But at that time, it was very, very tough.
Was it proper in the back of a Ford
radio
Transit
weren't
van?
playing all that.
Wow.
I used to drive it.
It was very blokey as well, wasn't it?
Yeah,
music back then?
it was very difficult. To get listed if you a female frontage gig. And obviously our music, it was a mix of what is it, kind of. So, we got the call. Luckily, thank you, Dave Novick from the head of RCA America, who'd heard our album and quite liked it.
Yeah.
So we got sent over there and.
See, that's and do you
and
still
then there was Scream.
Yes, and Drop Dead was in Scream.
Do you go? Do you still go over to the States and play, or is
we haven't been for a while, but we're thinking about it, and we absolutely love it out there. It was a dream. It was my entire dream come true.
Do you enjoy being a pop star?
For Iain Phillips, and then got to do the. It was absolutely.
Did you enjoy it being a proper? Because you were a proper pop star for a few years, everywhere, magazines, TV, everywhere. Great. It was in the 90s. It was a great time, guys. Trust me.
She's saying were.
No, but I mean, you were on telly all the time. You're still a huge star, of course, Saffron. But you were on the front page of magazines all the time. Was that fun? Did you enjoy that, or did it mess with your head a little bit? Because that must be weird, being so recognisable.
Yeah, I mean. Excuse me, certainly the first kind of time we realised, which was so bizarre, our tour bus in the States broke down in Columbus, Ohio, and we were in that Motel 6 off the motorway. Oh, what should we do? Oh, let's go down the pool bar. And literally tumbleweeds, but literally cars were are you lost? Yeah. And they're like, because MTV as well, high rotation, and my image. Yeah. Oh my God, the girl, ready to go, and then the radio slip that we had broke, and I came back, and it was all these kids have like bunked on school, and the whole motel was like. And there were people banging on the door on this.
Did you cope with it? I had a tiny.
It was a bit.
I had a tiny little bit of fame with doing the TV show, tiny, and I went nuts. It affected my mental health. I got really heavily into drugs and stuff.
Sweetheart, but you were in, should we say, a position where you were perhaps deprived of food and things this.
I handled it badly.
Well,
did you?
But it's Mental Health Awareness Week, and anybody being put into those sort of situations, you can't train. I was trained as a ballet dancer. Yeah. I was already, was on stages, but it's very, very difficult to deal with, when people are chasing you and they're hiding in this and, all sorts of things. But, the highest as long as the people looking after you, hopefully, are actually concerned about your personal health and mental health.
And you feel that you came out of it okay, because it's a big whoom. I mean, obviously you're nuts. We know that, but in a beautiful way. But there's that big noise, and everyone loves you, and then for every.
Well, perhaps that was the way I got through it.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So it didn't have a negative impact.
In some situations, absolutely. Yeah. And obviously, coming back to England, going to Sainsbury's and literally children, I realised I actually can't go out.
Without there being a big fuss.
And then, of course, you're alert to that the whole time, and then that does affect you.
Yeah.
And yes, I a couple I did recluse myself because I just had enough of it. I just didn't want to deal with the people outside, they're in the garden.
And did you have the people, the paparazzi hiding,
all of that
stuff? That must have been awful. So you've got the dream.
A lot of people want it, and sadly, in the modern world, everybody's like, no, that's all they were. Don't crave it. It's vacuous. It's empty. It will mess with your head. Yeah. Focus on being yourself. You do not need any of that to validate yourself. It's ridiculous, and I can promise you,
that won't make you happy.
It does not make you happy at all.
I can't believe that you're our friend. If I'm honest, me and Catherine both go,
sweet.
can't believe Saffron came to our show and she's our friend, because we love you. We love you.
God.
You're brilliant.
You're so sweet.
And we were so both inspired in different ways in the 90s. And now it's like, Saff's our mate.
And that bloody awful show in Brighton, right?
Yes, that
he was so reassuring.
I know. So lovely. He was very
worry.
generous.
When I got home, I reversed whatever.
Well, you did it on the night because we were so embarrassed, and we wanted you to have a wicked time, and then that happened. But you were so comforting. We really appreciated you being there.
No, but I meant it. Your show was excellent, and I saw how it affected you.
Thank you.
Anything famous can affect everyone and anybody. Mental health awareness, which is very, very important to my heart. And if anyone feels anything, it's relevant and they should be listened to, and that should be respected. And if that can be changed or helped in some way, absolutely.
We've got a couple more minutes because I'm going to play the song that I messed up at the end, and we're going to get the plug for this album in again. But we've got another call. Who's this? Is it Poissy?
Yes, it is. Mate.
Flipping heck. Hello, mate. You all right?
How you doing, pal?
Yeah, very well. How are you doing?
Not too bad, mate.
What can we do for you?
I'm just having a chat and a conversation with you.
Yeah, how are you doing, mate? How are you doing this evening?
I'm doing okay.
Are you? Yeah. Are you at home?
I'm at a friend's house.
Okay, yeah. Have you finished work this evening and that, having just to relax there, or...?
Yeah, just having a joss stick and just having a chat.
Sneaky little joss stick.
Oh, okay. Well, that's very good. That have you got any sage you can burn as well, dear? Because that will cleanse the area of negative energy.
Cleanse your area.
Yeah, well, you're having lots of joking about. I feel.
No, seriously, Bob. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you're all right, man. You sound a little bit. You sound a little bit. Not quite with us, and I say that with love.
Did you want to ask a question?
Did you have a question you wanted to ask, or did you just want to hang out?
No, I'm not going to hang up on you.
No, hang out.
Hang out, we said.
Hang out, or...
No, ask your question, love.
Obviously, coming from the personal conversation, which I was listening to, you feel like... You've got no help and support for people. It's always criticism. It's what you think about other people, and when other people got problems, when other people say stuff, you seem to laugh and joke about it. Same as I was listening to the conversation on the phone, and that sent you to the radio centre.
Right.
I'm not being criticised against
who you're laughing at it.
I think he's saying that I'm laughing at people suffering, which is not the case.
We're promoting mental health mental health awareness week, and if you'd listen to my last sentence, I said anybody, if they feel something, it's relevant, and more people should listen. If somebody, might feel anxious or they might have a problem, a lot of people today, they don't listen to people. They're more interested in getting likes on media. That's what I actually did say. And so I'm sorry if you felt that we were laughing. We were being very positive about the fact that people need help sometimes and they don't feel right.
Does that
and
make
they should
sense?
be helped.
Does that explain it a bit?
Yeah, mate. You have an opinion. Yes.
Do you agree with that?
I do.
Yes, good. Thank you very much.
It's nice to talk to you. Thank you. I want to hear Saffron do her own radio show. That's what I want. You got it.
Oh, thank you.
Right, the album. It's Republica. It's the first album. It's a triple box set, dear listener. It's packed full of rare pictures, sleeve notes. The sleeve notes written by you, Saff.
Yeah, the whole thing.
It's got a magic phone box.
It's got a magic phone box. It's $17.99 for 3 CDs for a box set these days. It's an absolute steal. Shows going on throughout the summer. check Republica on the social medias. You know how to do that.
Republica official Facebook page. And I'm at Republica on Twitter if I can remember my password. I love you.
You're all right? You're happy? You're having a good time?
Yes, good. Thank you. Thank you so much, guys, for having me back on.
It's always a joy.
I so appreciate that.
Although I'm going to say, every time I meet, I forget how short you are. Every time.
Oh,
no, I love it. No, I love it. Because I tease Catherine for her height. But she's a giant.
Normal height.
Is that actually true?
Yeah.
Or did you make that?
Oh, God, well, that's the atmosphere's turned. Let's see if we can get Poissy back, can we? So nice to see you, and have a good show tomorrow.
All words are relative.
Small
can be mighty, Iain Lee.
We are coming to see you in the summer at some point. That's happening. That's definitely happening. I'm going to play the song. Let's end this. Thank you very much, Saffron.
Thank you so much.
03444991000. The show continues after this.
Late Night Iain Lee on Talk Radio.
There's a voice that keeps on calling me. Down the road is where I'll always be. Every stop I make a new friend. Can't stay for long, just turn around and I'm gone again. Maybe tomorrow I'll wanna settle down. Until tomorrow I'll just keep moving on. Down this road that never seems to end. When new adventure lies just around the bend. So if you wanna join me for a while, just grab your hat, come travel light, that's old style. Maybe tomorrow I'll wanna settle down. Until tomorrow, the whole world is my home. So if you wanna join me for a while, just grab your hat, come travel light, that's old style. Maybe tomorrow I'll wanna settle down. Until tomorrow, I'll just keep moving on. told. We've journeyed far, but you know it won't be long. We're almost there and we paid our fare with a hobo song. Maybe tomorrow I'll wanna settle down. Until tomorrow I'll just keep moving on. So if you wanna join me for a while, just grab your hat, come travel light, that's hobo style. Maybe tomorrow I'll find.
Here we go, dear listener, here we go.
Until tomorrow, you know I'm free to roll.
Some of you texters are nuts. Some of you texters are nuts. There's this guy, and it's a man who texts in every night. 0844 is the end of his number, and we phone him up, and he never answers the phone because he hasn't got the balls to answer the phone, right? And I'm guessing he texts me to try and upset me. I guess that's what it is, because they're all little digs. I've had such a great day today. I did some filming with Diane Morgan for her new series, Mandy. I play, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but I play me in it. I play me in a comedy show. I did some filming today, and sat in a room with Sean Locke for an hour, and I met Diane Morgan, and it was a joy. You know, Kunk, she does Kunk, got a new series. I'm in it. I did some filming today, and I was so nervous, and she was so lovely and wonderful. I just had one of my favourite people in, Saff, right? I'm bulletproof. I got my boys this weekend. I'm bulletproof, right? I am completely bulletproof. So 0844 has texted him. No capital letters, hardly any punctuation, and a lot of spelling mistakes. But I guess it's hard to text with one hand. 0844 says, I have come to the conclusion that you are not bisexual, Iain Lee. There is no history of you having relationships with men. Just like you faked your owl attack, I suspect you are faking your bisexuality, which I find very sad indeed. He uses the name Bob from Croydon. We know that's not your name, 0844. Here's the thing. It doesn't make any sense. You don't have to have sex with someone. Right, you don't have to have sex with someone to be heterosexual, right? Right? You don't have to have sex with someone to be that sexuality. Now, I have a history, 0844. I'm not going to share it with you. It's none of your business. Absolutely none of your business. I have nothing to prove to you whatsoever. But it's a strange thing that a lot of your tweets are about what I may or may not have got up to sexually with other people. That's weird, man. That's weird, 0844. You need to ask yourself why you're so obsessed with my sex. You need to ask yourself why my sex interests you so much. I'm bulletproof tonight, dear listener. I'm bulletproof. I think I'm braver than Philip Schofield. I did it first. I think that makes me braver. I think I'm braver than Philip Schofield. I don't think you can even argue with that. I don't think you can even argue with that. Out of me and Philip Schofield, I am the bravest. Not really that bothered. I mean, it'd be good. It might help other people come out. Might help other young people come out. Might help other middle-aged men come out. I mean, but, you know. And here's the thing. Everyone's saying that Philip is brave. Well, what about his wife and children? Here's the thing that you all seem to forget in 2020. You can care for more than one thing at a time. It doesn't just have to be one person or one group of people that you're considerate about at the expense of all other people. So, yeah, you can say, I think what Philip Schofield did is quite brave. It doesn't mean, I hope Philip's wife and daughters are miserable and I hate them and I hope they really, really suffer. It doesn't mean that at all. It can mean, I think Philip Schofield's really brave. And without saying it, it can be, I think his family are brave as well and I wish them the very best of luck and I hope they're okay. Hope they're getting the love and attention that Pip is getting. So it's really strange that everyone is... That's not brave. There's a little bit of homophobia going on there, guys. Good evening, line 1. You're on the wireless.
Am I line 1?
You're line 1, and you're live on the wireless.
I'm live on the wireless, and I'm wired on the liveless.
Yeah!
Yeah, man. How you doing? You okay?
Yeah, I'm concerned about a mate of mine. But apart from that, I'm bulletproof. I'm bulletproof in 1 hour, 50 minutes.
What's up with you, mate? What's happening?
I don't want to say.
Oh, okay.
That's fine. I'm just concerned about a mate. That's all. That's all. Just concerned.
Fair enough. Yeah, I'm concerned about a couple of my mates. But
yeah.
I think they're used to it by now.
There you go. What you got for us, Big Jeff?
Oh, thank you. I didn't know if you knew who it was. Right. No, I was just going to say hello. And a friend of mine called you this evening. I'm sorry about that.
Was that Poissy?
Yes.
What's going on with him, man? How's he doing?
He's okay.
Didn't sound okay.
I guess we are not the easiest travellers in life, if you know what I mean. Things are more complex than they might be for some other people. But we get by, and actually we're good friends, and we help each other. We support each other,
That's all you can do. That's what it's all about.
Well, I'm afraid that is all we can do.
That's all we can do, isn't it? Well, I hope he's doing all right. He sounded a little bit...
He's a little bit, yeah. He's been with me all day, so I'm a bit of a heavy hitter, like booze-wise and stuff, so he's probably drunk more today than he normally does.
Okie dokie.
But yeah, he's a good man.
Okay.
I know, but I'm still alive. Ian, still alive.
Okay. Well, I suppose in that result, you're winning.
I guess.
I just find people that say that. I just find, I find drunks really boring.
Oh.
I find them boring.
Yeah.
Even when I was a drunk, I found them boring. Boring. Drunks and stoners, boring.
I guess so. Yeah.
It's just dull. It's a dull conversation.
I can't yet quite face the notion of sobriety, but I'm working towards it.
I'm not saying you should be.
It's an aspiration for me.
I'm not saying you should be or anything like that. I just find, I can tell when people are drunk and stoned. Trust me, dear listener.
Yeah, of course.
And I just find it boring.
Yeah. Well, yeah,
I have yet to have...
some other things boring.
I have yet to have an interesting discussion with someone who smoked a joint or someone who's drunk more than 3 pints of beer.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
What an interesting life you must have lived.
What does that mean?
Well, I don't know what you're saying to me. I've drunk more than 3 pints of lager and I've smoked a joint, so you're telling me I'm boring, is that it? Is that what you're saying?
Well, isn't it funny?
Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying?
Isn't it funny how you've got all defensive?
Well, no, you're obviously making a very pointed remark at a human being that you're talking to.
I didn't know you drank more than 3. I didn't know you drank more than 3 pints of beer.
Well,
I didn't know that.
You do. You do know that.
Yeah, I'm saying that this is quite a boring phone call because it's going nowhere. And you've had your mate phone up who's in the same situation, was very, very rude, and we were.
You mean he was rude in that he criticised your style?
Well, we couldn't understand what he was saying.
I didn't tell him what to say, mate. I didn't tell him what to say. He found out.
Jeffrey, why are you getting so defensive and angry?
Defensive? What?
Why are you getting so defensive and angry, mate? What's that all about? Oh, I'm just talking, and you're getting very defensive. It's another thing that alcohol does that I find really tedious. Makes people very aggressive.
Well, so you keep coming back to this point that other people are tedious and boring, and you're so interesting.
You listen and you phone. You have the option to turn it off.
Well,
isn't it funny you've got all angry and defensive because I said I don't like people that drink too much or smoke weed?
I really,
Isn't that funny? Your mate phones up and was aggressive and rude.
To rile me. You're not going to rile me.
But Geoffrey, you're riled. You're getting very angry and defensive.
No, I'm not.
Well, you're getting sarcastic now.
No.
Yeah, you're getting sarcastic.
I'm so chilled out, mate. You wouldn't believe it.
Well, no, I wouldn't believe it. I wouldn't believe it. I wouldn't believe it. Now you're spouting out dull cliches.
Flat out like a lizard drinking.
Okay, you're getting
like
defensive. You can't engage in a conversation. You're being aggressive. You're about to insult me. Here we go.
I'm not going to insult you. I don't want to insult you. I have nothing to insult you about.
Well, I'm not insulting you. I'm saying I don't like... I've never had an interesting conversation with someone that smoked a joint or had more than 3 pints of beer.
I'll tell you what, I've never had an interesting conversation with somebody who was sober. They're all boring.
Well, that's plainly nonsense.
Honestly, sober people are boring.
But Geoffrey, that's obviously not true.
They just talk about nonsense and recovery and children and puppies.
I have kittens, actually, but isn't it funny how you're getting very aggressive? And you won't see it as aggression because you're drunk.
It's aggressive. You class it as aggressive.
Yeah, because I tell you why, because it's
This is how I talk.
You're talking an aggressive, rude... You're talking an aggressive, rude, ill-mannered... Yeah. OK, if you let me finish the sentence...
Yeah, I don't like nobody's paying me. How much are you getting paid an hour to talk this nonsense?
Different from people down in the last.
See, I can't understand what you're saying.
How much are you getting paid an hour to talk this nonsense?
It's about 150 quid an hour.
Well, you're well overpaid.
There we go. You keep them coming, Jeff. I'm bulletproof tonight. You keep them coming, buddy.
That's it. That's all I got.
It's the best you got. The best you got is I'm overpaid.
Well, I'm not going to insult you personally about it.
You've tried, and it's just not working. It's pathetic. I feel sorry for you, mate.
I don't know. You started on me.
No, boy. I didn't. But here's the thing.
You started on me, boy.
No, Geoffrey. I didn't.
Yeah, you did, boy. Yeah, boy, you did, boy.
I think my point about drunk people being boring... I think my point about people who've had a joint and more than 3 pints of beer being boring, I think Geoffrey's bearing this out. Has anyone got any idea what Geoffrey's talking about? Does anyone know? Because I haven't got a flipping clue. This poor bloke. It's, let's go back. Let's listen to what he's saying. Let's put his fader up.
Can he?
Jeff, did you just say I'm not a stand-up?
I'm sorry, would you like me to repeat myself? Are you having a slight... Is it hard of hearing or hard of thinking?
No, I put your fader down because it was so boring.
Oh, really? Yeah.
What's wrong with you,
mate? Put that little hook in your mouth, boy.
No, I'm the one that's going more on fishing, and I've caught 2 in one call.
That little hook in your mouth, boy. Anyway, it's been lovely talking to you, but you're so boring. I'm going.
Okay.
I'll see you later. If you ring me back.
Why would I ring you back? You're a terrible caller. Worst caller I've had in about 5 years.
You are so low rate.
Wow, Geoffrey, what's wrong, mate? You put the phone down. What was that about? Poor old Kath missed that. Does anyone know what that was about? I think he's proved the point. Here's the thing. He'll call back in a bit. We'll take him when he calls back. We'll let him have double bubble. Is it a full moon? I need to Google. 0344 499 1000. This is Talk Radio.
Late night, Iain Lee on Talk Radio.
Kath, you missed a great call. Well, I say great call.
Was it an interesting person who'd been drinking and smoking?
No!
Oh!
It was Geoffrey, who phoned up to apologise for his other mate, Plobboy or whatever his name was.
Poisey.
All I did was say... He'll call back in a bit, I'm sure. All I did was say that I've never had an interesting conversation with someone who's had a joint or had more than 3 pints. And he got very, very angry. I heard him mutter something about, I'm not a stand-up. Well, I'm not. I've not done stand-up comedy for about 20 years. 25. About 22, 23 years. Very, very strange. Put that in the podcast, because maybe he'll hear it when he sobers up. He'll call back in a minute, I'm sure of it. Nathan tweeted me. Nathan makes a really good point, actually. Nathan makes a really good point. Nathan says, here's an idea, Iain. If someone phones up and you don't like how they're speaking, why don't you just cut them off? Seems like the last few shows are just arguments similar to the Julia Hartley-Brewer show. Then it's a colon and an open bracket doing a sad face. If someone phones you up, if someone gets in touch with you and you don't like how they're speaking, why don't you just cut them off? So I blocked him.
Oh.
Because I didn't like how he was speaking. So I blocked him. Thank you. And also...
Here's the thing. Sometimes people come on and they're aggressive and then they calm down and we actually get to what's really upsetting them.
But also, I mean, I was kind of enjoying... The aggression came from nowhere.
Right.
From nowhere. Incredible scenes. Jeff, give us a call back, mate. Come on. Give us a call back. Say sorry and we'll carry on. Let's go to... Kerry!
Samai, Ian, how are you?
On top of the world. I say I'm bulletproof. I've had a great day working with Diane Morgan, seeing my friend Saff. I've got the kids tomorrow. I am bulletproof, Kerry, right? That's the yellow card, Kerry. One more of those and you're off, mate.
I'm sorry. I was going to say, Jeff seemed very furious for some reason. I have no idea why Jeff was so angry. However, I can understand his point of view.
Well, I don't know what his point of view was. Maybe you could explain it to me.
I think his point of view was that he'd had a few drinks, he'd had a smoke, and therefore he was correct. And sometimes if you counteract that, get someone angry.
What do you mean, so therefore he was correct? He was correct about what?
No. In his mind, he was correct.
Oh, in his mind, yeah.
Not that he was correct as in, in a...
There's been at any point
sense.
there was been. But I was correct. It was a boring call.
Precisely.
Yeah.
And I feel for Jeff, but...
I do. I wish him all the best. And when he phones up and apologises, I'm happy to take that, and then we can have a proper chat.
Yes. And I agree with you.
Thank you.
And I hope you have a great night, Ian.
Right. I'm having the best night, Kerry. Thank you. Someone's tweeted. Where's this, Mr. Linton? Where has he tweeted? I don't understand why some celebrities, in inverted commas, see the need to come out in public. Do you not? Really? You don't? I don't care what their sexual proclivities are. Well, that's not that's not the point. It has no bearing on how good they are as a TV presenter. Plenty of them do their jobs very well without invoking their own preferences. I'm guessing you're heterosexual.
Do you mention your wife at work?
And that's the thing, right? Who knows why Philip Schofield came out? Maybe the papers had the story, right? Maybe the papers had the story. It's been done before. It's not unknown or uncommon for papers to phone people up and say, look, we know you're gay. We're running this story. There's two ways of doing it. You can either do it with us or we do it without you, but we're running this story at the weekend. So that could have happened. When you are a big celebrity, here's the thing. Maybe it made him feel better. It made me feel better coming out as bi. It made me feel better.
Can I also raise a phone call that we had yesterday from a guy who was terrified that his 10-year-old boy might be gay?
Yeah, it helps. And I'm guessing you're heterosexual, not in any way to use that as a weapon to attack you, but I think for people who are in a sexual minority, part of the LGBTQ plus community, that to see someone who is on the telly, let's be honest, too much. But to see your daughter doesn't like him.
She doesn't like Philip Schofield.
Because she's a homophobe.
Or pigeons.
Actually, him coming out, and this probably wasn't even his intention, will do a lot of good. It might do a lot of good for a 10-year-old boy who's gay. It might do a lot of good for a 50-year-old dad or two that's gay. It might do great for a girl. It can actually be really good in a world where two gay women have their faces smashed in because they won't kiss on a bus. This stuff, unfortunately, is still really important. It's still really important. Being gay has not been normalised as much as perhaps everyone thinks it has, or as much as you think it has.
I'm glad you're cool with it, though. That's good.
Yeah.
The other thing is, he's a big family name, and I expect he felt like a fraud.
Yep.
And he was just waiting to be found out all the time. You can't live like that. And also, while young men and women are still killing themselves or self-medicating with drink or drugs because they feel ashamed of the way they are and they can't change the way they are, I think it's really important that stuff like this happens.
Me coming out as bisexual was because I felt I had to do it, right? It took me, it was last year. I was 46 years old, lived with it for 35 years, full of shame and guilt, and a lot of my drug taking was around that and doing behaviour that was causing me shame when actually it should have been giving me pleasure. And I told some close friends and family, and then I just thought, well, do you know what? I think I need to say it publicly. I need to say it publicly to make it real, and then it's out there, and then there is no question, there is no hesitancy. It's like, I'm bi. That's it. It's done. It's out there. It was important to me.
It also takes it away as a weapon for someone else. Say someone else who knew what had been going on. Yeah. I don't know what Philip Schofield's history is, and I'm not suggesting that, but what I'm saying is you take the power back. I think it's important.
I think it is important. But but as long as you're cool with it, and that's great. Unfortunately, not everyone is. Let's go to Margaret. Good evening, Margaret.
Good evening, Ian, and good evening, Catherine.
Hey, Margaret.
We're going... Sorry?
She said good evening. Yes, hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
It is exactly the same phone call I was having with Diane Morgan about 5 hours ago. Literally 20 minutes of me and Diane Morgan going, hello? Yeah, can you hear me? I can hear you, that's why I'm responding to you. So, yes, we can hear you, Margaret.
Okay. Now, that guy that phoned up and you said that you couldn't have a decent conversation with somebody who'd had 3 beers.
Not what I said. Not what I said at all. Try again.
Right. What did you... tell me what you said.
Well, no, you tell me what I said. You phoned up to comment on it, so what did I say?
You sound... very high, and as if...
That's how the show is. The show... This is the show. It's up and down. I'm bulletproof. You've called in to pick me up on something I said, but yet you don't actually remember what it was I said, Margaret.
You're very aggressive tonight.
Not in the slightest.
Anyway.
I've just got a lot of thick callers who don't listen.
Yeah, and you've got to be right.
Well, no, I am right on this. I am factually correct on this. You have said that I said something that I didn't say. Would you like to try again?
Okay, let's put it another way.
Let's put it in the way that I said it. Use the at least the sentiment. You don't even need the right words. Just use the sentiment that I said.
Calm down and tell me what you said.
No, I'm not going to tell you what I said. I'm very calm. I'm not going to tell you what I said because you phoned me up to pick me up on something you think I've said, but you don't actually remember what I said. Do you realise how silly that is?
This is what I thought you said, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. That you can't have a decent discussion with somebody who has had more than 3 pints or have smoked a joint.
Okay, that's not what I said, but let's carry on. Because otherwise we could be here, we could be here all night, and this call's just about as dull as Geoffrey's.
Oh, great. Oh, great. And it's got to be dull if somebody disagrees with you.
No, I love disagreements, but I like intelligent disagreements, not really dull, monotone, boring disagreements. So let's get to the point quickly, because I've got a full switchboard, Margaret.
I don't think I'm going to bother with you this evening, Ian.
Okay, then. You want to put the phone down? Thank you, Margaret. Okay, let's go to David Babcock.
Oh, yes, it's not a bad night and the feeling's right.
Is this Margaret again? It's exactly the same voice.
I will tell you, I don't believe you know what you actually said.
Dave, listen to David. People are texting in to it. Kenmore, that's not what I said. Try again. David's obviously been playing flight simulators all day because he's coming and he's a little bit high, got a little bit of a buzz going.
I'm not high. I've got coronavirus.
Oh,
Jesus! I'm so sorry, mate.
It's all right. I caught it from a chicken.
Is that not bird flu?
No, coronavirus, it comes from chickens, and if you've been reading the bloody news...
I thought it came from Chinese people.
That's racist.
Well, it's not, if it's true. Is it true, Kath?
Not quite.
Sorry, it was racist.
I think it originated in Wuhan, and they're concerned...
Wuhan!
And they're concerned...
When I feel heavy metal! Yeah. Wuhan!
And they're concerned about its spread, but...
It came from chickens.
Well, stop having sex with chickens.
I'm not having sex with chickens. You shouldn't tell me that.
Why shouldn't I tell you that?
Oh, God,
I'm just tying you up in knots with words. Words are my weapons, and I'm destroying you. David, what have you called in for, mate? What's your interesting point?
To be honest, I just want to fill the air so no more boring knobheads can ring it.
Well, there's one on line 6.
Oh, who is it?
It's you.
Why would you... I'm your friend.
Oh.
Whoa, buddy. Whoa. You were on Sky News today. I tweeted a picture of it.
No, it wasn't. Well, you're not listening to me. I've got coronavirus.
Okay, well, and?
Is that not big news for the show?
Not really.
You don't care?
You have to stay indoors and not speak to anyone for 2 weeks.
I've been in quarantine.
Was it nice?
No, I've got people walking around me with big masks.
Well, that's not quarantine if people are walking around you.
No, but they're wearing big masks.
Yeah, still not quarantine.
Yeah, they're in big masks.
Nope.
Okay. Here's the thing I don't get. You know the cloth masks that everyone's wearing?
Yeah.
That won't do anything, will it? Because like germs can go through cloth, can't they? You need like a filter, like a gas mask from a post-apocalyptic nuclear movie.
Also, that's all well and good, but if you're not washing your hands...
Kathleen?
Yes?
I've got some information for you.
Information?
Is it information I want?
The masks will stop droplets of spit which carry the diseases.
Yeah, but so do dirty hands.
Have you had more than 3 pints or a joint? Because this is dull as, mate.
Yeah, well, you've got...
All right, I tell you what, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go through the big news stories of the day and we're going to get Babcocks. Go on, make a snappy title out of this, Kath. Oh, we've got Babcock's viewpoint, but you can probably do alliteration. Babcock's... No.
The Babcock news.
The Babcock news. Okay. The Babcock news. David, are you ready?
It's Babcock.
Babcock.
Okay.
It's David Babcock. And here is the news.
Bong.
Philip Schofield is gay.
Do you want my opinion?
Yeah. Okay.
That was it.
Go on. No, you got to do the bong.
Bong. Teenagers make 10 grand selling face masks for coronavirus fears.
Well, what, in China?
No. British teenagers have made loads of money selling... You missed a trick. Selling face masks.
Bong. Donald Trump escapes, is found not guilty.
Bong.
Got to be quicker, David.
Sorry.
Got to be quicker. Go on. Kath? No, Kath, you missed it, Kath.
Can't remember any more news.
Bong. Harry and Meghan are seen out in public for the first time.
Don't
Bong.
care.
Prince Andrew is going to have the bells at Westminster Palace rung on his 60th birthday.
I watched his interview
Bong. But he's not going to be an admiral.
Bong. David Babcock's a knob.
Come
on,
please. Oh.
David Babcock is having sex with infected chickens.
I didn't have sex.
Bong. David Babcock's making babies with a Hoover.
I've not made babies with a Hoover.
Bong. David Babcock uses his hat for nefarious purposes and it's all sticky.
What?
Bong.
David Babcock is my least favourite caller.
Oh.
Even Geoffrey.
Thanks very much for your call, David. That felt a little bit like a pile-on. But I enjoyed it.
I know.
I enjoyed it a lot.
He asked for it.
Let's go to Giselle.
Hi.
Hi, Giselle. Hi there. Hi.
Yeah. It's great news that your figures are up 13% on the last quarter. I'm not sure that they all...
up high.
I'm not sure that they're all actually listeners.
No.
Keyword actually being listeners.
People need to practice their listening skills so much.
Pardon?
Thank you very much. Yeah, I nearly fell for it. My boys are wise to that gag now. My boys are wise to that.
Yeah. I was wondering...
Were you just sick then? It sounded like a little bit of sick came out.
No.
Okay, apologies. I hope no one is. Someone somewhere in the world is throwing up right now.
And again. Now.
Giselle, it's not you, so that's lucky.
It's not me. I was wondering, what is the strangest thing that one of your cats has eaten?
My nipple.
Oof.
Lucky, no, not Lucky. Patty likes to chew my nipple, and I do not encourage it, but I certainly do not. It's nice. It's a nice feeling.
You don't discourage it.
It's a nice feeling. No, anything else would not be allowed, but a nipple, I feel, is just on the right side of the law. Kath?
I think it's still frowned upon.
Okay.
My cat, the weirdest thing...
Oh, she's eaten a nipple as well?
No.
Well, she stayed at me for a week.
Oh, did she?
I don't want to talk about it.
Nor does she. She ate a spider, but that's not
that
weird.
Wriggled and jiggled and tickled inside her?
Yeah, she's followed the spider to catch a
Hope she don't
fly.
die.
Believe it or not.
Why, Giselle, what's the weirdest thing you've ever eaten?
I've ever eaten?
Yes, is that? I've just reversed the question.
Well, you haven't, because the first question would be what...
Yeah, so you've asked us what the weirdest thing our cats have ever eaten, so I'm asking you, reversing the question, sending it back, what's the weirdest thing that you've ever eaten?
Right. I accidentally swallowed a fly in science class.
You need the spider that is inside Willow.
Too late.
Don't they? She eats a cat in the end. What is it? So it's a spider. It's a fly.
To catch the fly.
No, hang on. So we're going to work outwards. So it's the fly, the spider, the bird, the cat, or the cat, dog, the goat.
No,
there's a goat in there somewhere.
Is there?
A goat
wouldn't go for a dog.
I know, but I think it's a goat.
Lion, I think, goes for the dog.
The lion is the last one because the lion eats her, doesn't it? I think it's right. This is what I think it is, and then we're gonna hang on a minute. Let me bring Alistair in the conversation because Alistair is of a generation that will know this. Alistair,
good evening.
We think no, don't Google it.
No, we're just asking what wriggled and jiggled and tickled inside her.
What did the old lady eat? We think it was a fly, then a spider, then a bird, then a mouse.
No, cat.
Then a cat. Sorry. Then a dog. Then I think it's a goat.
And I think it's a lion.
Then I think we go to horse. And then I think the lion eats her. Alistair?
The only one I can remember is the fly.
Jeez.
Very short attention span.
Indeed.
Giselle's a millennial, so she won't know.
I'm not a millennial.
I don't really know what it means, so I'm gonna double down and say, yes, you are. I don't know what it means, so yes, you are.
Hi, Giselle, by the way.
Sorry?
Hi, Alistair.
Oh,
greetings.
They're having manners, which I've not had tonight. Okay. So, Giselle, the weirdest thing you've ever eaten is a horse, and that was to eat a goat that was chasing a dog, correct?
Sure.
Thank you very much for your call. Alistair, stay there. We'll come to you after this.
Late night, Iain Lee on Talk Radio.
Alistair!
Hey.
Hey, man.
First of all, could I say, Ian, I am so pleased that you're feeling in such a good place.
Bulletproof today, mate. I might not be tomorrow, don't know, but I'm feeling great.
I know that, with depression, it's always up and down, isn't it, sometimes?
Comes and goes. It's been a busy old week. I did some acting today, Alistair, and I was terrified. I was so scared. And Catherine very kindly came along with me. Found myself in a room with Sean Locke for an hour, which some people who've been following my story will find interesting. I'm not going to go into here. We had a run-in once. And then did some acting with Diane Morgan, and I was so nervous. I was so scared, and she was delightful. And here's the thing, Alistair, we were improvising a little bit, and I made her laugh about 4 or 5 times, and we had to stop the filming because I made her laugh so much, and that made me feel on top of the world. On top of the world.
She's great, Diane Morgan.
Brilliant. She's absolutely brilliant, and I just felt on top of the world. So I've had a good day. Got the boys tomorrow. We're going to a Call of Duty tournament, a video game tournament, which is exciting. And bulletproof. How are you doing, mate? It was your 9-month birthday this week.
It was.
Beautiful.
Congratulations.
Oh, thank you. Tell you, I rang in about the Brighton show, but I think Geoffrey overtook it because it's a bit more interesting. Because my first thought listening to Geoffrey was, oh my goodness, I probably sounded a bit like this back in the bad old days. And then I sort of thought, well, mate, I did swear, but maybe I wasn't as aggressive. I'm not sure, but anyway,
you were quite aggressive sometimes.
Yes,
you know. But hey, listen, I don't know if I don't suspect that Geoffrey has got dependency issues. I wasn't suggesting that for 1 minute. All I was doing was making the point, and I stand by this. I have not had an interesting conversation with someone that smoked a joint or had more than 3 pints of beer. I wasn't saying that to insult him. I didn't know that that's what he'd done. He then got very, very offended and then told me that's what he's done. And listen, I would smoke like literally 20 joints a day when I was a kid. So I'm speaking from. I was boring. But that's okay for me to say that. That's okay for me to say that. And it was a dull call,
Yeah.
Just surprised how angry he got.
I had a sponsors meeting tonight. My sponsor came over.
Yeah.
And we were discussing step one, and then we discussed a few war stories, and it made me realise that when I was drunk, which was quite a lot of the time, for too many years, but what it does is the first ridiculous thought that comes into your head, which you would normally discount, that judgment is completely lost. And you come out with rubbish because it's like the filter has completely disappeared.
Yeah, the filter goes.
So,
but also, you know, the thing I always found, and this isn't, Geoffrey, if you're listening, which I guess you are, you're very welcome to call back. I'd love to have a chat with you again, and I'd like to end it on friendly terms. You don't have to apologise. I was doing a bit of theatre, but I'd like to end it on friendly terms. But the thing I remember about when I was drinking is just my own self-importance. What I had to say, I felt was very, very important. More important than what you're saying, more important than what you're going to say, Kath, and was also way more interesting. So not only would I do these kind of long speeches, I also wasn't listening to what the people... I wasn't having a conversation. While other people were talking, I was thinking what my next little monologue was going to be.
Absolutely. Me too.
It's a funny old world, isn't it? And you know, so sobriety isn't for everyone. It's not for everyone, but it is for me, and I love it. I'm having a great time.
I mean, my life is so much better now, as you both guys know. So, yeah.
All right.
I watched the Brighton show, by the way, on stream, and I could tell that things were right quite quickly because I saw the change of expression on your face, Ian, when that guy started creating.
Yes, creating.
And I thought, oh dear, something's gone wrong here. So, yeah.
It's
and
funny.
then I was the guy who rang in, who's sorry now.
It's funny. Had I been doing that on my own, I would have handled it very differently. But I was aware that I would probably have got rid of him quicker and sharper. Probably. But I was aware that Catherine was there. I was aware that there were... I wanted to impress everyone, but there were two people in the audience, you know, Saffron and Jake. My mate Jade was there, who I'd not seen for 15 years. It was a weird audience for me that I wanted to really impress. And I thought I could love it out. I thought I could just spread... we could do that love vibe, and that it would cover everything with love, if it's not too vulgar an expression. And I was wrong, and I should have grabbed control of the situation and kicked that guy out by his seat of his balls.
But it was a shame because I could see how upset you and Kath were when you were sitting in the car.
Oh yeah, we did a little stream in the car, didn't we? We nearly went home. We nearly went home.
Scotted.
We did discuss. Do we just go home now and give everyone their money back? And but it helped. You know, it's helped. We
learned something. Yeah.
We learn. I always say this, and it's difficult to remember it when you're in it. But I learn more from my failures than I do from my successes. And I don't necessarily class that evening as a failure, but it was something. It was a learning experience for everybody in that room.
Yeah.
Alistair, up your bum.
Cheers.
There we go.
Not only does he take it, he also says thank you.
Steady. Steady, Kath. Steady. And with that, the switchboard is clear. 0344 499 1000 is the telephone number. I was inspired by my boys today because my boys did an acting thing at the weekend and they were quite nervous. So I'm doing this acting thing, this new Diane Morgan series that she's got called Mandy. I got a tiny little part in the very last episode. Tiny little part, playing a guy called Iain Lee. And I probably shouldn't say any more than that. And I was so properly nervous. And I can't think... I get nervous before the live shows. I get nervous before the live shows, but nothing like this. Because at least I've done the live shows a lot. So I sort of know what to expect. But this, you know, going to Television Centre, sitting in a room with Sean Locke, who I do have a history with, although it would appear he doesn't remember. As often is the case. He was very rude to me once and humiliated. I felt humiliated by his behaviour. I allowed myself to feel humiliated by his behaviour on the day of the London bombings, strangely enough. But we had a very pleasant chat. It was not uncomfortable. It was very, very pleasant. You know, it was a bit stilted in the way when three strangers are put in a room. It was very pleasant. And then when I filmed these few scenes, it took about 2.5 hours, and I was nervous, but I kept saying, I can't do this. I can't do this. I don't want to do this. I was doing that. It's proper old school language for me. Oh, I don't want to do this. I'm going to phone in sick and I did it. And of course, it was all right.
You felt good when you came out?
Felt good when I came out. I enjoyed it. She was a delight. I mean, it was funny, isn't it? She was a little bit quiet in the green room. I mean, she was having lunch. But then when she was down there, she was directing and acting. She was in her, she kind of was a different person to the young woman that was sat in the green room. And we talked about this radio show. I tried to describe it to her, and she thought it sounded incredible. She couldn't quite comprehend it. We talked about Chris, the guy who overdosed when he phoned up, and she was fascinated with that. But she was really fascinated as well with the phenomenon, and it is true, of what happens to the calls when it's a full moon. The calls change. The calls really. It's not a full moon tonight, is it? It feels like we might be approaching one this weekend.
Yeah, let's see.
Feels like we're approaching one this weekend, and she was really interested in that. And a few, had I been on my own,
26.
Oh, so we're miles off.
Yeah.
Had I just been on my own saying that, I might have sounded like a weirdo, but a couple of other of the crew went, "Oh no, it's true. I've got a friend who works in A&E, and they get really busy with a lot of like aggressive things on a full moon and stuff like that." So, what I did today is I was booked to do something terrifying. I didn't want to do it. I really wanted to do it, and then I didn't want to do it, and then I did it, and I enjoyed it, and I pushed myself. And at the age of 46, the opportunity to push oneself out of one's comfort zone occurs less and less and less. Of course, you can do all the stuff like you can go parachuting and all that. I'm not interested in any of that. It doesn't appeal to me. I guess I mean creatively, artistically, or to do something that is not your normal thing.
Plus, we've developed techniques to swerve things.
Oh, we are the best.
By this age.
We are the best swervers, me and Catherine. We know how to swerve. We know how to swerve so much. But it was nice. But it does mean, because I expended so much nervous energy, I'm shattered. And I know you're tired. So me and Kath, we got into work about 6:30. You're yawning now, stifling a yawn now. Go for it, girl. Go for it.
It's gone. I've eaten it.
We got in about 6:30 and both had a doze in the office. I had my feet up.
I couldn't get comfy, otherwise I would have gone.
Oh, I was very comfy. And I heard...
You snored a bit.
I was out of it.
Yeah,
I was sleeping on my back. I don't sleep on my back very often. But I was gone for about 40 minutes. Lovely little sleep. Just what I needed. Just what the doctor ordered. Just what the doctor... Here's this weird saying, isn't it? Just what the doctor... Because the doctor doesn't order anything. The doctor prescribes.
Yeah, but that doesn't scan so well.
Yes, it does.
Just what the doctor prescribed.
Just what the doctor ordered, 3 syllables.
No,
Just
2.
what the doctor prescribed, 2 syllables.
Yeah, but you've got a dodgy wren there that doesn't sound right.
You've got a dodgy wren?
Prescribed.
Just what the doctor ordered, 3 syllables.
No, that's 2.
Just what the doctor prescribed, 2. So it's 3 versus 2. So it's even quicker to say it. Hey, by the way, I completed Netflix today. Completed it.
Sorry, no.
I've completed Netflix.
What's that?
You know what Netflix is. I'm not saying it. We say that instead of the full title.
Well, you say we. I don't.
Well, you should because it's now.
Net is just as short as N.
It's now. Well, it's not. It's 2 letters. N is 2 letters shorter than net, so it's quicker. And also, I've written it into the show Bible.
Aren't you spelling Nenn?
No, I'm spelling it N. I've written it into the show Bible that is now canon. That on this show, we call that video streaming service, we can now call it Netflix, as it saves time. Dean, have you got Netflix? Or have you got Amazon P?
No, I've got Netflix.
You got what, sorry?
Netflix.
Netflix, you mean?
Yeah, Netflix.
Thank you. So,
don't you start.
Dean, what have you got?
Netflix.
No, but what do we call it on this show?
Netflix.
There we go. Dean's got Netflix, and he's loud and he's proud.
Sounds nasty.
Doesn't sound nasty.
You've got a touch of the Netflix.
No, it doesn't at all. Anyway, Dean, I've completed Netflix now, so I'm going to cancel it.
No, don't.
Oh, yeah?
No, don't. I've only just started
Don't cancel it just yet, because there's another good one coming up.
Oh, what's coming up, Dean?
Oh, God. Do you know, I actually wrote the title down and I can't find a piece of paper.
I'm going to kill you.
That's it, kill me.
I won't kill you.
Hey, guys, I rang up 2 months ago. I stumbled across your show.
Yeah.
Because I was fed up with all the other radio channels.
They're awful.
And you've helped me so much with my daughter and things like that. And I just wanted to say what a fabulous show you've got. And I listen to. I can't actually get drawn to you every evening. And you and Cass, and all I can say is thanks for helping me, because you have really a lot. And what I wanted to say was one other thing was on my mind, and that was your singing.
Oh, yes. Yeah? Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Yeah, go on, carry on.
I think it's great.
Oh,
come on!
A showbiz agent has just walked into the club as I'm about to do my encore.
Yeah, I think it's absolutely brilliant. I think it's unusual that you get a show like yours and you both gel together so well. I'm glad that you're just a great crew, you know?
Yeah, great entertainer. Who's your...
It's great to hear you every night.
I don't want to put you on the spot, Dean.
Yeah, go on.
But who's your favourite out of me and Catherine? Be honest. She can take it. She can take it. She can take it. Be honest.
What if you have to take it?
I won't have to take it. I don't think... Well, if I have to take it, I'll take it. But I don't think I'll have to take it.
Actually, I like you. I listened to Kat while you were off.
Yeah.
And she was fabulous then.
Yeah.
And I listened to you, for the last couple of months or so.
Yeah.
And I suppose you're the dominant, if I can say that.
I'm dominant. I'm the master. She's the slave.
And you just gel off each other.
So, but
you're the master.
I'm the master.
Yeah, but that doesn't necessarily mean that he's the nice one.
Catherine, could you call me master for the? Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
For the
no.
Yes.
You did this, Dean.
It actually smells the gel that you've got between you.
Can you smell the gel?
Yeah, I can smell
got that
the
for
gel.
my joints because I'm getting old. Smell the gel. That's a great name for a game.
You know, I was listening to you last night, and I played you my track of my granddaughter and that.
Yeah.
And actually, I went to the school today because she rang me up and said, "Could I come to the school? There's just something on."
Oh.
And she is playing the piano, and I didn't know she'd learnt the piano.
Oh man, when they surprise you with something like that,
fabulous.
I bet it was.
It was, and I said, "Where did you learn that?" She said, "Well, I've got a little cardboard thing, and I've been listening to YouTubes."
Yeah.
And she's been playing on a cardboard keyboard.
Isn't it nuts?
Bless her.
What a world! What a world!
And so I went out today and I brought her a keyboard.
You're a good man, Dean.
You know, and because I didn't know she could play it, otherwise I would have got her one. You know.
You're a good man. Hey, Dean, listen, I've got to go because we're going up to the news. Thank you for your kind words, brother. Lots of love. Enjoy the weekend. Get through the weekend, my friend. Wow. So I'm Dean's favourite.
Bit rude what he said about you, though, didn't he?
I wasn't. Sorry? What did he say?
Well...
But who said the bastard?
He called you that.
Oh, he didn't call me a bastard.
He said you're the...
Master, he said.
Oh, I thought it was a bit rude what he said. I mean, true, but... What?
You're so lucky. You're so lucky to work with me. This is Talk Radio.
Late night, Iain Lee on Talk Radio.
I know an old lady who swallowed a fly. I don't know why she swallowed a fly. Perhaps she'll die. I know an old lady who swallowed a spider that wriggled and jiggled and tickled inside her. She swallowed a spider to catch the fly, but I don't know why she swallowed the fly. Perhaps she'll die. I know an old lady who swallowed a bird. Now how absurd to swallow a bird. She swallowed a bird to catch the spider that wriggled and jiggled and tickled inside her. She swallowed the spider to catch the fly, but I don't know why she swallowed the fly. Perhaps she'll die. I know an old lady who swallowed a cat. Now fancy that, to swallow a cat. She swallowed the cat to catch the bird. She swallowed the bird to catch the spider that wriggled and jiggled and tickled inside her. She swallowed the spider to catch the fly, but I don't know why she swallowed the fly. Perhaps she'll die. I know an old lady who swallowed a dog. What a hog to swallow a dog. She swallowed the dog to catch the cat. She swallowed the cat to catch the bird. She swallowed the bird to catch the spider that wriggled and jiggled and tickled inside her. She swallowed the spider to catch the fly, but I don't know why she swallowed the fly. Perhaps she'll die. I know an old lady who swallowed a goat. She just opened her throat and
I just can't stand any more of it. We know there's a goat.
Also, she didn't.
No, it's not a true story. It's fake news. List songs that just get longer and longer because they're listing. List songs and list books get on my tits. The book that used to really annoy me was The Best Dressed Giant in Town.
The Smartest Giant in Town.
Whatever. Just because it was all... So, the best dressed giant in town did this. The best dressed giant in town did this, and did this. The best dressed giant in town did this, and did this. It's just like, for God's sake, just give us the final run.
But apparently kids love that stuff because they can anticipate
Kids are idiots. Kids are thick, right?
Oh, God.
You cannot... oh, come on. You cannot deny that kids are thick, right? That's a fact. That's a fact that's borne out by... All right, how much do your kids know?
A fair bit.
Right, how much do you know?
Well, I've had more time.
So you're cleverer than a kid. You're not the brightest penny in the cash register.
Wow.
But your kids are dimmer than you. Okay, it's just how thick kids are. Your kids. My kids, of course, are very... My kids, of course, very, very bright. They're not. All kids are dim. Right, and once we accept that, once we realise that, the happier this world will be.
Tell me again what your eldest has done with his computer.
Oh, he's managed to up the FPS to 144. He reckons he can take it over 200.
And his age is?
10. I don't know. Let's go to the big man, Tony.
Hello?
Hey, Tony! Tony, you're live on Talk Radio, Tony!
How you doing?
How you doing, Tony?
You know that song? I sing that with my kids all the time, but I forgot about the goat. So I go the fly, the spider, the bird, how absurd, the cat, the dog.
Yeah.
The dog.
Oh, there was a reason we were playing it to work out the order. That means I'll have to start it from the beginning again to get.
So what ate the dog? Not a goat.
A goat.
No.
We just got to a goat.
Dog would eat a goat.
How absurd she swallowed the... Fancy that she swallowed the cat. What a hog she swallowed the dog. There wasn't... But what came after the dog?
The goat.
Okay, what comes after that?
Well, I don't know, because I stopped it because I got bored.
Yeah.
Well, what do you sing to your kids?
Oh, all those. I love all those ones.
No,
the one I'm not allowed to sing anymore.
Yes. Is it racist?
Is there with the car of the recorder King Correcticus. That's a lovely one, but you can't sing that anymore.
No, you can sing that just because Rolf Harris did it. I don't think he wrote it. Also, he won't be getting any royalties from you singing it. It's a great song.
It is a really good one. I bought I thought I got a really good deal on a piece of signed Rolf Harris artwork. Because I think he's an absolute stunning artist. And then that's in the garage now.
Here we go. What can you not have on display in your house anymore because that person has become a criminal? 0344.
But you're allowed a Banksy.
Well, Banksy's... Well, I suppose he's a vandal, isn't he?
Oh, big time.
There's a big difference between vandalism and child abuse.
The ladies in the office wouldn't even let me put the Rolf up.
No, you can't put a Rolf. You don't want to put a Rolf up. You don't want the Rolf-a-roo. Burn the Rolf-a-roo.
Night, guys. Cheers.
All right, ta-ta. Right. Dave, I've actually reported to Twitter because he started a fictitious poll.
Mm-hmm.
My poll is, he said, who do you prefer, Iain or Catherine? I've got it 100% of the people saying Iain. He's
actually voted.
He's now faking the stats, so his numbers are out. So, fly, spider, bird, cat, dog, goat, cow.
A cow would not eat a goat.
Yes, they. Oh, yes, they do.
No.
Yes.
They've not got canines.
They've got that's the dog. They've got 6 stomachs.
Yeah, I know, but they've not got the right teeth for biting a goat.
What are you talking about? They've got teeth.
They've got grinding teeth. They haven't got stabby, bite teeth.
I could grind a goat.
Yeah,
in fact, I did once, and I got in terrible trouble for it, and that is partly why I stopped drinking.
You've got pointy teeth, though. Cows haven't got pointy teeth.
Fly, spider, bird, cat, dog, goat, cow, horse, dead, of course.
A horse would not eat a cow.
Have you ever been to a farm?
Yeah.
Hang on.
The goat to catch the dog, she swallowed the dog to catch the cat. She swallowed the cat to catch the bird. She swallowed the bird to catch the spider that wriggled and jiggled and tickled inside her. She swallowed the spider to catch the fly, but I don't know why she swallowed the fly.
Let's speed this up.
Perhaps she'll die.
Playback speed.
I know an old lady who swallowed a cow. I don't know how she swallowed a cow. She swallowed a cow to catch the goat. She swallowed the goat to catch the dog. She swallowed the dog to catch the cat. She swallowed the cat to catch the bird. She swallowed the bird to catch the spider that wriggled and jiggled and tickled inside her. She swallowed the spider to catch the fly. I don't know why she swallowed the fly. Perhaps she'll die. I know an old lady who swallowed a horse. She's dead, of course.
There you go, sir. Yes, Cleo.
What the hell's a cow doing chasing a goat anyway?
You guys have never been to a farm. I live on a farm. I know these things. You don't. All right. Here's the question for you. Have you ever seen a goat in the same field as a cow?
Yeah.
You haven't. You're just being a contrarian. And I'm being very careful how I say the word contrarian.
You're being an edgelord.
I have at Beamish.
Sorry?
Beamish Open Air Museum where they have a ye olde.
That's a museum, mate. I'm talking about farms.
It's an open air museum with a ye olde farm.
Yeah, well, I'm talking about farms, not museums, mate. I really... It's struggling to understand how stupid the callers are tonight.
Oh, Jesus Christ on the bike.
The point of your call was, please?
To blow smoke up your collective fundament.
Okay, let's get there. Let's do it.
Right.
Let's do it. Belt is loosened, I'm bent over, let's do this.
Might not know. Anyway, 3 years ago, when you'd been on the station for about 6 months, I started tuning in. At that point, my life was pants. I was pants. Told you about the death stuff and all that, blah, 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 blah. I'm free of depression for 6 months.
Here we go. Cleo's on the up.
6 months free depression. I am 3 weeks free of antidepressants.
Oh.
Which I never wanted to go on in the first place, but I'm off now.
Yeah.
Cold turkey as well, so it's been a bit bumpy. And I'm regular now on a podcast of an amazing comedy writer who found us on Twitter via the show, basically.
Okay. Well, give us £100 then.
Yeah, I'll give you £100 in weight.
Give you a punch in the face with a fist.
Cow dung. But it's basically down to you lot, because listen to you lot and listen. Not just you lot, but also the crew.
Here's the thing. There's all these. I'm not having it. I like the compliment. I'm taking the compliment, but you did it, man. You did it.
No.
Shut up. Shut your face. You did it. You did all of it. We might have nudged you a little bit. Good bit of music might have nudged you a little bit. Seeing some nice movies might have nudged you a little bit. I'll take that we nudged you, that we edged you. Not like that. But you did it. You did it. You did it.
Not that'll help. But anyhow, yeah, it's sort of big.
Well done.
I don't do that often.
I'm thrilled for you, Cleo. Genuinely, mate. Well done. That's good news.
Good.
Stick it up your bum.
Also, I've never heard that rhyme at all about the fly and ever.
What?
I don't know. I must be the parallel. I've never heard it ever.
What?
In my life.
You've never heard the old lady who swallowed a fly?
God, I've heard it too much, if anything.
Did you learn it at school or just your parents?
It was everywhere when we grew up.
And I had All Aboard, which had a lot of songs on it that you can't play anymore.
Here's Judy Collins singing it. Hang on.
Miss Judy Collins.
Oh, hang on. Sorry. Hang on. It's got it too fast. Hang on. This is Judy Collins singing it on The Muppet Show. Can't make
Miss
it.
Judy Collins.
There we go.
I know an old lady.
Oh, no, hang on.
Jesus.
Hang on.
Fly. I don't know why she swallowed that fly. I guess I'll die.
Hang on. Here we go. Hang on.
I know an old
Is this the right
lady
speed?
who swallowed a spider that wriggled and tickled and jiggled inside.
Oh, jeez. Hang
She
on.
swallowed the spider.
There we go. This is it. I can't get it to work.
Studio K?
Well, it's the 70s. Who knows? Cleo, thank you very much indeed. 0344 499 1000. Call straight to air for the last 45 minutes of this godforsaken week.
Are you insane?
It's dangerous, I know, Catherine, but I'm prepared to do this just one last time. You phone up. There is no screening process. Do not swear. Do not be libelous. Do not be racist. We've had to add in the 21st century. 0344 499 1000. It's the most dangerous part of any radio show in the world. Call straight to air on Talk Radio.
Late night, Iain Lee on Talk Radio.
Well, there you go. Big Sunday paper article about it. So it's either they knew first, or he came out and they said, we'll print a story on that. Here's a big old check, young man. Well, either way, so you can read about it if you want. I'm quite old-fashioned. I still have this old-fashioned thing. When I heard this morning, I was titillated. For a couple of minutes. Maybe not that long. I was titillated. My first thought was, And then that went very quickly, which is progress for me. I think that first thought is probably always going to be there. But it didn't last for long. I don't think it lasted even a minute before it was, poor family. Poor family. I hope they're okay. And then, I'm not really that interested. That was my thought reaction. Were you titillated at any point?
Not titillated, I don't think. More... I hope it brings him and his family a little bit of peace, because I know how hard it is carting all that crap around.
Well, the one thing I can tell him he will get on Instagram, because I got it when I came out as bi, is loads of dick pics from men in their 20s.
Aye.
Which is not my specialist subject. So a lot of men in their 20s sending me pictures of their balls and their ding-dangs. And saying, I always thought you were fit and horny. And stuff like that.
Romantic.
Yeah, a lot of romance was in the air.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't respond. Older men was my thing anyway. So 23-year-old sending me a picture of his doodahs is like, okay, thanks. I found it a bit weird. But what are you going to do about it? I didn't reply to any of them. 0344 499 1000 is the telephone number. We'll take calls straight to air. We're kind of easing towards 1 o'clock. We made it this far, Catherine. We are both absolutely set exhaust to parler français. But we've made it. We've got 40 minutes to go. It's going to be a long old drive home. Yeah, that's going to be tricky. I might phone you up on the drive home just to
we'll both have our windows open.
Shout abuse at you.
Yep.
And then I've got the boys coming. So I'll get home about 2:30, get to bed at 3, probably get to sleep about 3:30 because I've still not quite remembered how to sleep. Then I've got the boys coming sort of between 8:30 and 9 tomorrow morning. Oh my God.
Well, I'm having a lie-in and I don't care if the builders turn up.
No. Yeah. I'm going to be at a Call of Duty tournament in stadium in East London, an arena in East London tomorrow, which I'm really looking forward to. If you see me there, come and say hello. You can take a picture. You want a picture? Have a picture. Don't take a picture of my kids, you weirdos. But come and say hello if you see us, because it amuses my boys no end to think that I might still be famous. Come and say hello and make me look cool in front of my kids, please. All right. And if you could, maybe take like a false moustache so you can do it a couple of times.
If you want to pretend that you faint or something like that,
do it.
So much the better.
Do it. Good evening, Line 1. You're live on Talk Radio.
Hi, it's Mark.
Hello, Mark. What you got for us?
You were just saying about the full moon, and I think Catherine said that it was the 26th.
She did. Are you saying that Catherine's wrong?
Yes, completely wrong.
I googled it, and it's what it said.
Tell us, Mark.
It's 7:33 on Sunday morning.
Oh.
So Saturday night, Sunday morning. So that could explain the eccentricity and the tension that we are.
About 19 hours time.
Yeah, that we're getting now, Kath.
Well, that's what it says. It's the first thing on there. Wednesday, February 26th.
Oh, okay.
Hang on. America.
Jesus.
Do they get the same
moons?
No,
it'll be about the same.
Well, what?
Yeah.
Well, you need to
we've actually got 2, but that's another story.
You need to write to NASA then.
No, you need to look at not just the first thing that pops up. Never go
NASA.
by...
It's NASA.
Never go by the first thing that pops up.
Yeah, but it's NASA.
All right, well, click on it. Click on it, Mark.
The next full moon is the snow moon. Okay. Yeah.
Thank you very much indeed, Mark. Click on it, Catherine. Those little boxes are never right. Click on it.
Do you know what? I hate Mark and I hate you. I'm knackered. Throw me a bone.
What?
Yeah.
What? Did your chair just collapse then?
No.
I think it did.
No, it didn't.
Do you hate chairs as well?
I hate you.
Right.
I hate Mark and I hate
chairs. Okay. Do you hate line 3?
Let's wait and see.
Line 3, you're on the wireless.
Yep.
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, you're on the air.
Oh, hello there. It's Nathan from Twitter.
Narrow it down a bit. Which Nathan?
Hello, sorry, I sent a tweet about the arguing and why you don't cut them off.
Oh, that was you. I blocked you.
Yeah, I know. Well, I just thought I'd apologise. I thought I might have come across the wrong way about it.
Well, no, but hey, listen, well done, phone up. You get
quite irritating.
You get instantly unblocked. But here's the thing. But I was kind of taking. I'm enjoying people. Oh, here we go. Right. Okay. Well, you've done a follow-up. Right. I'm so enjoying blocking people, Nathan. So you're part of my block spree, right? Everyone. Oh no, hang on. That's the wrong thing. If someone phones up and you don't like how they're speaking, why don't you just cut them off? And the point was, I didn't like how you were speaking in that tweet, so I blocked you.
Oh, I do apologise. It's just basically, these people, they phone up, and I think sometimes they get fueled by, not what you say, but like, because you respond to them, it just kind of it entices them to do it more. I just want to hear things about bums and that kind of stuff. And I love on the radio.
I like bums.
Far more entertaining and listen to that.
I like bums, and Geoffrey's call was spectacularly dull. But I also like a little bit of a Barney sometimes when it comes from a genuine place. When it's not a setup. Right. Well, we've got a Muslim in, and we've got someone who hates Muslims. That to me is a setup. But when it's a genuine, the reason I like that call is because it started off quite nice, and then it just turned. It just turned, and I enjoyed that turn. But Nathan, you have phoned up. You've apologised to me. I accept your apology. I apologise to you. I've unblocked you. Let's be friends.
I accept your apology as well.
Beautiful.
Not even to apologise anyway, but...
That's how we do things. Thank you, mate. I really appreciate your call.
Oh, thank you. Can I say one more thing?
Yeah, of course you can.
Yeah. Good night from member number 23 or 20... No, 27.
Oh, I blocked number 27. It's my favourite. It's my favourite number. I can.
Close call, then, wasn't it?
No, Nathan. I'm on my knees. I'm on my knees, prostrating myself to you, please, Nathan. At number 27, I beg your forgiveness, sir.
You're forgiven.
Thank you very much. Thank you. What would have been great? What I really want someone to do is when we have those kind of phone calls, and then when there's a bit of peace made up, is go, can I just say one more thing? Up yours. That's what I would like. That's what I'd like. If anyone wants to do that, I've broken the microphone here. I'm so furious with you guys. Let's go to line 4. You're on the wireless.
Hello. How you doing, Ian?
None of your business, freak.
I think I heard you mention your kids.
I don't have any kids.
How many do you have?
Why are you asking?
Because I just wonder. I didn't know you had any.
I have 2.
2 kids. Are they young? Are they kids or old kids?
Yeah, they're 8 and 10.
Oh, okay. I bet you're the most amazing sort of funny dad. I bet you make them laugh.
I don't know about that. I do my best. I don't live with them anymore, so it's a little bit tricky. But I've got them this weekend, and we have a good time. They're good boys.
Yeah.
Do you want? Have you got a dad? Do you want me to adopt you?
Yeah. I don't, but I was going to say my dad did abandon me when I was quite young, so I always wonder what that's like.
How old are you now, Charles?
21.
I mean, I'll adopt you.
No, I'm good. I don't think that's necessary.
No, I said I will adopt you. Do as you're told, Charles.
Oh dear.
See, that's what it's like. You're better off without one.
Well, listen, the offer, I can't, it turns out you can't force someone to be adopted, but the offer is there if ever you want it, buddy.
Can I give you a taste of what it's like to have a dad, right? This is the message I got from mine this morning. This is, I told him yesterday I wasn't going round to his house because I've been going round there to hide from the builders and also to have a shower, right, every day. Okay. And I told him yesterday I wasn't coming because I was busy. And he sent me another message yesterday. I'll be nipping out in the morning, so let me know if you're coming for a kip. He sent that at midnight. Obviously, the last thing he thought about before he went to bed. I wrote back at 2:27, I won't be coming, kiss. Then he sent me a message with a pirate doing a funny face saying, so you will go to work unshowered? And I went, Dad, I am 42, chill out.
Oh, dear.
That, my friend, is what it is to have, well, my dad, certainly, but that's a dad.
Charles, it's nice to talk to you. Thank you for a strange call. Let's go to...
Who got adopted there? Anyone?
I don't know. Line 3, you're on the wireless.
Come back to what you know. Take everything.
Oh, no, he's singing Embrace. Goodbye. No. Travis is what you want. Line 2, you're on the wireless.
Oh, hello, my name's Iain Dale, and
It's that guy... Well, no, I recognise your voice. You know who that guy is? That's the guy that would do the I'm not gay...
Oh, what a pudding.
Would do the Michael Jackson stuff, and I just asked him not to do the I'm not gay stuff anymore, and he got very
hissy, yeah.
very offensive. He's calling from a withheld number. Got very offended, swore at me. His language was very misogynistic.
Got mean on Twitter.
Got very, very mean on Twitter. Got really unpleasant, really, really nasty, and was just horrible. Call him back on a withheld number? That's a bit weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean... I'm scared to raise the fader because if his previous is anything to go by, he's probably going ape SH1T right now.
He doesn't like anything other than an appreciative audience.
No, not at all. I found his language misogynistic, homophobic, very... I mean, I think the F-bomb definitely got thrown around. There may have been a C. Didn't like criticism. And like all of these people... They think they come back, sneak back, and they think that they're good enough at voices that I won't recognise them. Right? I'm terrible with faces. I am terrible with names. Voices. I remember every single voice. I know every single voice.
Slug.
There we go. Still going. He's still going. Does
he ever say anything?
Who can't argue?
There we go.
Does he ever say anything like constructive or intelligent or?
No, never been funny. Been funny with me for about 15 years. Never been funny. I tolerated him. But I mean, one of the just the last few calls were really, really unpleasant. You know, very dark. Put the phone down now. He'll call back in a minute. He'll call back before 1. I guarantee it. Did get really nasty on Twitter. Really took himself way too seriously.
Did I get the blame or am I?
I don't remember. But absolutely hated the show. Hated in inverted commas. These people always listen. They can't stop listening. I don't even remember his name. That's how inconsequential. This guy's been phoning me for 15 years. Yeah. And I don't even remember his name. Isn't that sad? All I remember is he goes, I'm not gay, and then called me an effing C because I called him out.
Yeah.
That's it.
Calling us at midnight.
Friday night. It's very sad. Heard him on another radio station the other day. Actually, I thought, he's gonna come crawling back at some point. No, thank you, mate. 0344 499 1000. Call straight to air for the last 30 minutes. This is the Late Night Alternative, weeknights from 10 on Talk Radio.
Late Night, Iain Lee on Talk Radio.
David Babcock has texted me.
Yeah.
You were right the first time about Nathan. And then Nathan's tweeting like loads of anti-Greta stuff.
Oh.
I don't care. Hey, listen. We've all said stuff. Really thirsty, Mark. Really thirsty. Let's find someone to Periscope. Let's do it. We didn't do it yesterday. All Periscope Love Bomb. Get your phones out. Get your tablets out. Get your lappies out. Type in periscope.tv/. Right? www.periscope.tv/. I'm going to give you somewhere that we're all going to go and have a little look at. Keep calling in, guys. Keep calling in. We'll take your calls straight to air. 0344 499 1000. But let's have a look, so we can find someone on... I really want to do this at the start of a show one day, because I want to get someone in the UK, and I just think...
And get them sober.
12:30 at night. Don't know what that is. We've got a couple of calls. Let's take these calls. Kath, could you do me a favour? Could you say hello to line 1, please?
Hello, line 1.
Oh, hello. My name's Stu. Hi, Ian and Kath. I'm a long-time listener, first-time caller.
Oh, you caught him out.
Hang on.
What are you doing? Sorry about this, Stu. Just bear with us, please.
Is he going to ding a bell?
Of course he's going to ding the bell, if you can find it.
You should really...
All right, hang on.
Done.
Proceed, please, caller.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I came to some rabbit holes a while ago.
Do you want a refund?
No, not at all. It was really good. I took some photos and some other, and you signed some stuff for me. God, I'm so nervous. Sorry.
Don't be nervous. It's easy to say, but just us.
Yeah, but he's in awe of us because we're awesome human beings. It's just us. It's just the two people you respect more than your own parents. That's a tough...
Might be a stretch,
mate.
That's
a tough thing to say. Go on, man. We're listening, and I'm looking on Periscope, and we're excited to hear what you have to bring to the party tonight.
Well, you were talking about pushing yourself to do stuff and what you were doing today. And I just thought I'd push myself to call in and just say hi and thanks and what a great show it is, and I've been enjoying it for, I don't know, it seems like forever, and I love it, and I just thought I'd phone in.
Well, you're very sweet.
And the other thing was that I was just going to mention that I listen to you, obviously, podcast and everything, and it's been making me, or how can I put it, inspiring me to do podcasts and recording of my own, and I was going to sort of, as well as pushing myself to phone in, I was also going to push myself to start recording some podcasts.
What's the podcast going to be?
It's going to be about 12-step program.
All right.
Because I go to a 12-step program, and I'm sober now almost 19 months.
Yes! And so what is what do you know what format the podcast is going to be yet?
Yeah, so there's a really nice guy that I met at the meeting, and he's really good at sharing steps. So I was listening to him, and I thought, yeah, that guy needs to be recorded. That guy needs to, share all his knowledge and stuff. So I thought I'd get him to, do his standard share like he does in the meetings, and I'd record it and put it out as a podcast, and just rattle through the 12 steps.
If you need a guest, I'd love to come on it. I don't want to push my way in, but if you're looking for a guest, I'm up for that.
That would be amazing.
All right.
What shall I do? Drop you an email or something?
Drop me an email. What was your name again? Stuart, drop me an email, and then we'll sort it out. Definitely, I'd love to.
That'd be great.
All right, there you go. That was easy.
Yeah, that's amazing. Thank you.
Nice one, man. All right, listen, go get your phone, because I think I've found someone to do a love bomb on. Love bomb. We're going to do on Periscope. So go. Send me an email and we will speak soon. I think I've found someone.
Right.
I just want to check that this is I've got the right page. No. Yeah, hang on a minute. This might be a little bit sweary. So we're gonna hover. I've just seen his Twitter page. Oh, why won't Periscope. It won't let me go. Periscope.tv/. It won't let me go. Hang on a minute. Let me just see what this is, if this is good or not. Let me just see what's going on. He might have... has he closed it? He's literally just stopped it. There we go. All right. He's just stopped it. Okay, so we've got... Who's this guy? It's fine. This is fine. We'll find somewhere. Don't worry. I got plenty of time. Give us a call. 0344 499 1000. We had a guy cutting hair. And, yeah, it's gone.
You get good conversations in that scenario,
isn't it? That he's gone now. What's this? This guy looks like a killer driving a car.
Oh, are you allowed to do that?
In America, you are, yeah.
Wow.
Can you whack me up ever so slightly, Amy, please? Thank you. All right, he's got 3 people. We're going in. How do I share? Hang on. Share. So it's periscope.tv. Periscope.tv /
Я с работы сразу туда поехал, кричу. От врача сразу сюда.
No. We're going out. We're not going there.
Retract. Periscope.
Run away. Here we go. Now, it's a young musician. I'm just worried that music is going to be... It's a young musician with 2 followers. But I'm a little bit worried that might get a little bit sweary. So we're going to ignore that. We've got time. Here we go. This could be it.
You sit around getting older.
No.
There's a joke here somewhere and it's on me. Shake the world out.
I don't mind this.
Come on, baby, laughs on me.
I know this. What is this?
Stay on seas at this time.
Should we go in? He's got five viewers.
Come on then.
Periscope.tv.
It's dancing in the dark, isn't it?
/ Yes, it is. Periscope.tv / Kurt Hunter. KURT Hunter. Periscope.tv / Kurt Hunter. Everybody, be nice.
Come on, baby, give me just one look.
We've gone from 5 to 12.
You get started.
I'm going to tweet it. Come on, everyone. It's a Periscope love bomb. He had 5 viewers. Let's get him to over 150.
36, 37, 39.
Periscope.tv / Kurt Hunter. Kurt with a K. We're up to 42. And we send nice messages. It's all we do is we send nice messages of love and support. 50. We're up to 50. He's smiling. 69.72. Beautiful. 75. This is it. This is what it's all about. There we go. He's about to acknowledge it. He's playing in a bar.
Polite ripple.
Thank you much.
He's playing in a bar and no one's listening.
Well, hello everyone. I didn't even know that this was possible.
I love it.
But thank you, Lane.
Lane.
Inviting and sending people over. I appreciate that. Hello, everyone.
What's weird is he's playing in a bar.
I'm not familiar with Republic, but...
Republica. 154.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Lane.
Please stop saying Lane. Please.
I've been love-bound. I love this.
This is what it's about, man. People from Glasgow.
I'm live on UK radio.
Yes, man.
The sound of a happy man.
How fun. I love this.
Nearly at 200.
I know a girl. She puts the color.
Oh, this is all right. We'll listen to this for a bit. We'll do the ads in a bit. Periscope.tv/Kurt with a K Hunter. Kurt Hunter. We just nearly got to 200. Can we get over 200, guys?
Done all I can. Stand on a step.
He's playing in a bar. No one's listening. He's playing for us.
In Arkansas, imagine.
Isn't that funny? What a world.
To see. Maybe it's got nothing.
He's a young lad. What do you reckon? 24? Something like that. Not much older. Beard, hat. Good-looking guy. Nice voice. 200. Let's go over 200. Go in, send him a nice message. Maybe follow him if you want. I always follow the people that we. How do I follow him? I always follow the people.
Be good to your daughters too.
Let's tweet it out again. 209. There we go. Follow. Isn't it funny? He's now no longer playing to the room. He's playing to the periscope.
I don't think they're listening. You can hear them all chatting and eating.
I feel bad the few times I've eaten where there's someone playing live music. I feel bad because that person is making something for you and you're eating pasta and it doesn't feel right.
Cleaning up the mess he made.
He's loving it. His face, look.
So fathers, be good to your daughters.
220, wow.
And daughters, we love like you do. And girls become lovers who turn into mothers. And fathers, be good to your daughters too.
Periscope.tv/Kurt Hunter. Go and have a look.
Boys, you can break. You find out how much you...
Dave's now doing a Twitter survey. Who is better, Lane or Ian? Okay, thank you.
Boys, soldier on. Boys would be gone without warmth from...
I mean, this is not the kind of thing I would normally listen to, but if I was out and this guy was playing and I was in a restaurant or a bar, I'd turn and watch.
No, but what I find very charming about this is it was a lad playing to himself, really. No one listening.
Now he's got 218 people listening from all over the world. And he said, I didn't think this was possible. I love this. I love this.
A little bit of encouragement.
Yeah. He's great.
God in the weight of her world. Oh, so fathers, be good to your daughters. And daughters, we love like you do. Oh, girls become lovers. Who turn in
He's good,
mothers, so mothers be good to your daughters too. Say to mothers be good to your daughters too. I said mother.
If you join in, you can see the comments everyone's leaving. I've not seen one. I did see one that said Ian is a winker, but apart from that, everybody. Look, no applause.
Oh, man.
No applause in that bar.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thank you, everybody, for joining me here. That's very cool that I'm being broadcast there over the UK. I do know lots of Beatles and lots of stuff. Thank you, everybody, for the wonderful comments and everything. I'm playing a gig here in Arkansas, and so I'm at a restaurant, but I'm able to talk to you guys.
Because no one's listening.
Without talking to them, so that they're not confused.
So they...
I'm going to play you one of my songs.
Yeah.
That I wrote, and then we'll play some Beatles and
yes,
some other
man.
stuff. I'm living on a prayer. I don't know if I can swing that. But, I like to mix it up. So, anyways, here's one of my songs. Yeah, I love depressing music. I'll try to find some happier stuff. But
Mia says, shout out to Stoke-on-Trent.
Anyways, here's one of my songs. It's called Rainy
Big up the Stoke Massive.
I love it. And people go, what? Oh, let's have a bit of this song.
Town, maybe twice a year. Spend a little time, drink a little wine, bend my
I'll tell you who he sounds like.
Shared old memories.
Sounds like Boz Scaggs. Sounds like Boz Scaggs. Sounds like Lido Shuffle. That's what it sounds like.
Times over and then
All right, listen, we're going to take a quick break, then we're going to come back and have a bit more of Kurt. If you want to join in, periscope.tv/Kurt with a K, Hunter. This is a nice, relaxing way to kind of wind down before Martin comes in at 1. He's in Arkansas.
Arkansas.
That's not how you spell Arkansas.
Yeah, it is.
No, there's a W. It's Arkansas.
It's Arkansas, mate.
You are kidding me.
No.
Holy jackamole.
Did you just learn that today?
My mind has been blown. Thank you for teaching me. Thank you for teaching me, miss. Thank you.
It's a pleasure.
That's Arkansas.
Yeah.
Wow. Mind is blown. Here we go. Right.
Someone say, can you sing Boom 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 by the Out Here Brothers?
Now there's a shout out to Hemel Hempstead. Let's have a quick break. This is Talk Radio.
Late night, Iain Lee on Talk Radio.
Who's been thought of someone more?
Don't drop off, viewers. Don't drop off. We've got a few more minutes. I'm sticking with this to the end. We'll still take calls straight to air. 0344 499 1000. But through the magic of technology used for positive instead of evil, we're listening to a guy called Kurt Hunter in Arkansas, in America, playing to a really disinterested restaurant. He had 5 viewers on Periscope. We took it up to at one point 250. It's gone down to 170. So go and have a little listen, have a look. Periscope.tv/Kurt Hunter. Periscope.tv/Kurt Hunter. The hunter got hunted by the love bomb. Do you know any Darius? Okay.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
This is a great line as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right, let's do this.
He's going to do a Beatles song now, I think.
So you can find more about me. My website is kurthunter.com. It's KURT.
Yes.
HUNTER. And Iain.
Yay.
It's Iain, right?
Yes,
Iain
man.
Kath.
Yeah.
Appreciate you very much. I don't know you, but I'm going to. Appreciate the support over there.
Kath, it's your song.
Here.
Oh, God. Really?
This is the song that Catherine was conceived to.
I love the UK.
I would not be here were it not for this. I probably would. They were absolute animals.
It's meant to be. Dave's got it right. Dave says, this is great. Taking a guy playing to no one who cares and you've made his night. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Let's listen to this. Let's listen to this. This is great.
Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo. Comes the sun, and I say it's alright.
Lovely. It's the song that your mum and dad were shagging to.
Oh, stop it!
Little darling, it's been a long, cold, lonely winter.
Oh, seriously, give over.
Little darling, it feels like years since it's been here.
Everybody, here comes the sun. Here comes the sun, and I say it's alright.
Little darling, the smiles return to the faces.
The world does not need to know that.
It seems like years that it's been here.
Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun, and this song is perfect, right? It's just perfect, this song. He's got a nice sound on that guitar as well.
Sun,
sun, sun, here it comes.
Sun, 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 here it comes. Sun, 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 here it comes. Sun, 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 here it comes. Ooh. Little darling, I feel the ice slowly melting. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun, here comes the sun, and I say, it's alright, it's alright.
Yes, mate. Yes, mate.
Thank you.
That was great.
Not a thing from the
I'd love
people
to come
there.
to the UK. Shout out to my peeps in Birmingham, Billericay, Boston, and London, of course.
Got peeps.
Been to a few places over there.
Yes, man.
Not enough places, though.
Next time, come on our show.
Thank you, everybody. All right, let's see.
No one listening to him in a bar, restaurant, wherever it is. No one. But man, don't you want to be in a restaurant in Arkansas right now, having ribs?
Oh, he's going to do Grapevine.
Somebody email me and tell me what this is all about.
I've tweeted him.
I'm just Kurt at kurthunter.com. I love to fly over there.
Yes, man. I'm not paying
tomorrow.
Not paying for that though.
It sounds like you are.
No,
in fact, I'm going to tell him you will.
No, don't. Next time he's over, he can come in.
Ooh, I bet you wonder how I knew.
Isn't the world mad? So this guy is in a restaurant or a bar in
ignored
in Arkansas, being completely ignored, right? And we go on the Periscope app, we find him. He's got 5 people watching him online, and we're hovering right now around about 150, 175, and we've just made his night by just going, really enjoying your songs, mate. Well done. This is wicked. Thank you very much. That's it. It's all it takes. It's all it takes to make a little difference in the world. And he'll see that I've been tweeting him, and he'll see the tweets when he's finished, and hopefully he'll get in touch.
I heard it through the grapevine that I'm just about to lose my mind, honey, yeah. Ooh, I know that a man.
Young talented people, though, they get right on my wick. They do my nutting. They do my
What, people who practice?
People who practice. Catherine, have you got anything to end the show with? No.
Yeah.
Have you?
I've got that idiot from Stockport.
I'll do the idiot from Stockport. the idiot. You don't mean Martin, do you? No, that's not. No, he's the. You come in whenever you want, Martin.
This is the bodybuilder. He claimed that he'd be left with a fear of heights after falling into a fish pond.
Do it.
He was caught out by a video that showed him careering down Europe's highest water slide. This is the thing, right? If you're going to do an elaborate ruse to get money out of the government, don't film yourself doing the very thing that you're telling them that you can't do anymore. Ben Bardsley from Stockport employed Warrington Koi and Aquatics to dig a pond in his back garden in July 2015. While he was inspecting their work, he was struck by a digger and knocked into the pond. Nasty.
That is nasty. That's nasty.
The gym owner brought a personal injury claim against them, which said he suffered from neck and back injuries and left him unable to lift weights. He also claimed he'd suffered psychological damage and been left fearing heights.
Yeah.
Okay, so explain to me this video of a really muscly bloke who clearly worked out.
Always doing that.
Wedging himself down a flume.
I mean, if you're going to say you're scared of heights, it's not that difficult to avoid heights. You can avoid them.
Also, apparently you can't lift weights anymore. It's definitely not been leg day for a while, let's just say.
Wowzers.
So, yeah, busted.
Martin Kellner.
Hello. Brilliant. That guy.
He's good, isn't he? He's playing in a bar now in Arkansas.
Yeah.
Well, you listen. We'll go to him if I catch it when the song finishes. Just met with complete indifference by the diners in this thing.
And you found this on Periscope?
Found it on Periscope. He had 5 people watching him, and so we kind of steamed in, and just all we do is everyone just goes and sends nice.
And he's got the hat and the hipster beard. He's got the lot.
He looks good. Oh, hang on. I think he's about to end. Just listen to the indifference.
Be my baby.
Can people stop saying I'm going to fly him over? That is not happening.
No.
Is he going to end it? Here we go. Listen, silence.
Yeah, you say listen to the indifference. I don't need to listen to that. I'm on for 4 hours. I can hear the indifference coming over the airwaves. I'll tell you our big story tonight is Danny Dyer. Danny Dyer
has come out as gay.
Which one?
No, he has the same. He has the same condition as I have.
Big bollochitis.
Yeah, one of them, just
he?
one. And he says it's the size of a baked potato. So
yours is bigger, isn't it?
No, mine sounds very small.
Yours was like a cantaloupe, I thought.
No, mine's more like a new potato. It's like Sainsbury's Best. The potato you get on the
I've
top
missed your
shelf.
testicle updates.
Well, my wife, who clearly still thinks I'm 28 years old, bought me some skinny jeans. So you look good in these. Yeah, precisely. You look good in these skinny jeans, and they chafed. They really chafed. So last weekend, I was here.
Does Mark not drain you off or anything? Does that?
I've tried to get him to drain me off.
What? He's just mimed it as well. I didn't mean like that, Mark. Jeez. Then using a medical implement, not your mouth.
But
flipping it.
It's a party trick for Danny Dyer. He puts.
I think he might be making it worse, messing about with it.
Yeah. No, he was asked, and he says a baked potato, and he puts glitter on it, and then flashes it to the world.
Wowzers! And so that's the show tonight, is it?
More or less it, yeah. And we'll also be talking about. I think I'm going to. A gentleman's coming in who's a journalist from the Gay Times. Will be talking about Philip Schofield and all that.
Yeah.
More or less. Oh, yeah, we've got the one with the Beatles, Jude Sutherland Kessler, who loves the Beatles, and she'll be talking about February, what the Beatles did in February 63, 64, 65,
We've just had
67.
the 51st anniversary of the Rooftop concert. That was a couple of weeks ago, I think.
And the Phil in Liverpool is now a Grade 1 listed building, the only Victorian pub in the whole country that is Grade 1
I'm finally going to go up to... I've decided I'm going to go up to Liverpool in the summer and do some Beatles stuff. Never done it. So me and Kath are going to go and see Pete Best play at the Casbah.
Yeah,
and then we're going to go and see the John Lennon and Paul McCartney's homes, do that tour.
Yeah.
Never done it.
Well, you should do.
You got 10 seconds?
Yes. And don't bother with the Beatles story, because that is rubbish.
Thank you very much indeed. OK, we will be back on Monday. Martin's up next. This is Talk Radio.
Talk Radio.